Tickets are available now for my November shows coming up. November 8th, I'll be in San Diego at the Pechanga Arena. November 9th, I'm in Phoenix at the Footprint Center. November 27th, I'm in Hollywood, Florida at the Seminole Hard Rock. And November 29th, I'm in Tallahassee, Florida at the Donald Will Tucker Civic Center. Get tickets at tomsegura.com/tour.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Hey,
Wow.
welcome to another episode of Your Mom's House, and we are thrilled to welcome back one of our all-time favorite guests, the absolute favorite doctor that has ever guided any of us here. He is currently serving as the Chief Patient Officer at the Wellness Company, and you can check out his show, Ask Dr. Drew, by subscribing at Rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dr. Drew Pinsky. Let him hear it, everybody.
So happy to be here. So good to see you guys.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you bringing me here. Everything about my relationship with Your Mom's House has always been a dream.
It's
a gift and a dream, and it's all wasn't supposed to happen. In fact, I'm having a weird flashback.
I know.
No, not to here, but to Reseda.
Oh, yeah.
First time I met you guys, I'm like, what? What's going on? What? Yeah, Tom's like, what about this guy? Is he normal? I'm like, what? I'm like,
What is this? Yeah.
No. You never said, what is this?
No.
You're like much more coy about it.
I think
What do
you
think
were
about
like,
this guy?
what is this? Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we definitely showed you some fucking cool guys.
Well,
and,
there's one right there. That was one of the first experiences I had on Your Mom's house.
and you
RPC.
actually went to New York.
Yes, I did. I went to New York and sat in his house,
Yes.
and I will never forget the smell.
Yeah. I actually went to New
Incense?
York.
But you
and
didn't go to his house.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The scent comes
Comes with him. Yeah, it's in his clothing and stuff.
It's extraordinary.
It's extraordinary, right?
Well-
It's not putrid.
No.
It's just
No.
it's a unique
It's very
RPC
unique.
smell. Yeah,
It's an
so-
odor, and he was kind enough to, I think he gave you some jewelry to give me.
Yes,
And
that's right.
it was
I forgot
even
about
in
that.
the jewelry,
Yeah.
in the beaded
Well,
necklaces.
it's still in the soul of the young man you had carry the camera into the thing.
Yeah.
That kid had PTSD. Paul, was that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul was shook up
yeah.
by the whole experience. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to like send him in for a little work
It was,
because
yeah.
he was.
He gave me some. So when I saw RPC last year, he gave me hats that he made and some dolls that he made.
and
there's
here's the great thing: we all three of us actually have deep affection for the guy.
love him. I
course.
love
Yeah.
RPC.
Yeah,
And so that's what I want him to know.
of course.
Yeah, and we're also saying, by the way, you just have, like, some people have a unique musk. It's
Signature
if you're-
scent.
Signature scent.
You have a signature
Yeah.
scent.
So
and
many celebrities have to put that in a perfume.
And-
They have
That's
their own
right.
signature scent.
I'll say
RPC
this,
comes
just
with it.
so that it's clear, RPC, because I know you're seeing this. It is sexy.
Yeah,
It
of
is.
course.
It's like a Chanel.
Yeah.
Very memorable.
RPC
Yeah.
number 4.
Deal, man.
So, yeah.
Wait, can I want to ask Dr. Drew the question before we go forward.
The question.
Well, because we were talking about how is it that meth heads can be fat?
Oh, I heard you guys talking.
Chomo?
Because sometimes you see that, like, how is that possible?
They're often drinking. And there are often, you see the fat ones earlier, though, what's his name? Our buddy.
What do you mean
that
you see
died,
the fat ones earlier?
They usually laid in the,
through the fence, you.
yes.
Yeah.
He was a little heavy.
Yeah, he got heavy.
Yeah. And you can, look, not everyone has severe appetite suppression from it. The appetite changes for sure, but not necessarily suppression. I mean, look, same thing with sex, right? Like there's a whole thing in the gay community about using meth and having lots of sex. While many people just completely shut down sexually by meth. So it kind of goes all over the place. It doesn't have to be the same for everybody.
It's not going to be. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So for some people, it's not going to fire them up to have lots of sex.
Most people, it shuts them down, in fact.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just, they're just interested in meth. And the crazy thing about meth,
They're just interested in meth.
yeah, that's their thing. They're not interested in
and fighting
the
uniformed
pants that show the
officers.
pussy lips, as you guys were discussing in great detail.
The
which
Lululemon.
I actually was.
You've seen it.
Of course, I've seen it, but
Yeah.
but the comedy for me is Christina's like, so how does the male brain work? And we're like, we don't need to see pussy. You don't need to see that.
Well, Aaron,
But see, you get what I was saying.
Yes,
though, right?
100%.
You see an ass
But the
and
fact
you're
that she didn't know that and she thought that pussy lips would be something desirable.
Because listen,
it's neutral.
can I tell you why? I'm having a really hard time understanding
Everything
people
about the
work.
male brain.
Well, yes, because okay, let's look in light of recent things. These rappers now with P. Diddy, we find out what a monster he is, and I'm just like, what is the spectrum of male sexual deviancy behavior? Like, what? How? I don't know. You guys are
How
weird.
long have you been doing your mom's house?
14
Too
years.
And you were
long.
asking that question.
But like,
Remember that one you guys did with Rogan?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it goes past that.
Why is it?
Well-
Do you remember that one?
Can I
Well,
ask you
which
this?
one?
This is interesting
He's been
because
on.
we talked about this one time, and I actually forget what you said, which is why I would ask you again
yeah.
about why does this deviancy basically only rear its head in males?
Not these days. It goes all over the place.
It does.
Yeah. So the testosterone drives it more. Testosterone drives everything sexual, right?
Yeah.
And now we all have all these women on testosterone, and so they're getting some of this stuff too.
But how about the deviancy? Because we all have T in our system.
So the deviancy. So here's I was thinking about this morning, preparing for the study show.
great.
Is that sexual addiction progresses like all addictions. And the sex addict always needs more and more wilder, crazier, wackier, more effed up. And they end up doing things that are illegal, just like drug addicts. They end up doing things that are illegal.
And they start with weed and then or whatever, and then they kind of progress.
Then they progress, and same with sex addicts. They start with their girlfriend, and then they kind of go online. And now with porn, it's like having a crack pipe in their hand all the time with the phone.
Right.
And so it really accelerates things fast. And they start looking at stuff that is problematic.
Right.
And the FBI shows up at their door, And
And
then
there's also though a direct correlation sometimes, not all the time, in this deviancy with men with extreme power. So there's like a power dynamic to this.
Yeah. I mean, people. Okay, so people, some men, not all men, go into positions of power in order to get sex, to get access to a greater variety and quality of women. Right. That's why men do that. That's their thing. But this is what I was thinking about. You're going to hate this, or maybe it'll make you think.
Sure.
Is that it's our fault. What's happening to P. Diddy is our fault because we elevated 14-year-old to 17-year-old sociopath during the 70s and 80s to status of gods. Oh, you're such great musicians. You're so wonderful. I hear Howard Stern just adulation towards them all the time. I think, no, these guys they happen to be good musicians, good songwriters. They were sociopaths that couldn't get laid, who found a way, and then when they did, acted out on everybody.
You're talking about rock stars at this point?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And that went into all the different musical genres. And within that, some of those people had sex addiction and started really going and drug addiction and went down bad paths.
Doesn't it make you
I
wonder?
mean, just say Led Zeppelin should be arrested for what they did to women.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do we know? We don't even know how far down that rabbit hole.
You know what? Sharon Osbourne has referred to it a number of times, and I feel like, Sharon, time to speak up about this, because the world has to go, this is not okay. You were
Yeah.
good musicians, and so was Benny Goodman. He didn't do this stuff.
But what's
You know what I
interesting
mean?
too is that this is, I don't think unique to the music business, but pervasive, and it has that history of like, oh, you want to be a musician? Well, first you got to suck my dick, and then you got to suck his dick.
Well, then that's the record
business.
business. That was the
business.
I think that's all gone.
But what
now.
those bands like Zeppelin or whatever
Yeah.
did back in the day
Yeah.
is horrific stuff, right?
Horrific, yeah.
And now I was starting to watch the Vince McMahon documentary. I mean, he was shitting on a girl's head, right? And like he was like, let it sit there and let the turds sit on you. And then he was sending her in to see the other guy and blow him while her shit's on her head.
Oh my God!
And you wonder why? I wonder if guys get turned on by seeing pussy
that's what
lips
I'm
and leggings, because it's like, how far does it?
It's indiscreet. It's
My hands are cold.
hard to get your head around. I understand.
Yeah, I'm like,
but
what?
I am generally mystified. This is my weakness. This is my anti-superpower. I am really mystified the people that need power over other people. I don't get that.
I don't get it
I don't
either.
get it. I understand why
But
they
see,
need it.
what I see there, though, is
don't
like
like it
somebody
either.
who already is very powerful. He's very powerful. Harvey Weinstein was very powerful. Diddy's they have a lot of power. They can make and break careers.
Yep.
And then this like behaviors accompanying this already established power that this person has.
Yes.
And it's almost like the two are driving it together.
Possibly, but I would argue, well, yes, for sure. And I would argue that the kind of person that seeks that kind of power is also the kind of person that has this continued need for more. Yeah, and
All right.
it's so odd to me. It's just so.
We're going to play an opening clip because we started with you here. So we're going to start an opening clip for you, okay? Here we go. Here's
All
the
right.
welcome to the show. Let's get it going.
No. Oh, boy.
Ay. I don't know if I can look at this.
Well, I'm looking.
His teeth are
Well, the good news is,
they're moving.
so there's a few possibilities. What's the matter, Christina? This is to Mom's house.
I think you got
Okay, well, first of all, he is a smoker, right? We got all the tobacco all over everything.
Is that what that is?
Oh, yeah, all the dark. The really odd thing. Oh, okay.
There's a lot
Are you
of
sure he's
blood.
not dipping, or is that blood?
I think it's
That's all.
blood.
No, I think that's all tobacco. It could be
All right, hold on.
tobacco.
I got to play this clip real quick.
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Oh, and I got some information on this guy when this. Hold on.
Cool.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Yeah.
Like I said, full flashback.
Yeah.
I remember what this feels like.
Feels good.
Oh boy,
I think you're. I don't think it's blood.
I think it's tobacco.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. So his only teeth are the upper teeth, I think.
And the dentures are just on the bottom,
I think that's denture, but there is another option.
which is.
He could have a non-healed jaw fracture, and that could actually be his teeth that he's able to push forward because his jaw is not just dislocated, like fractured from his joint.
So this, what it says here in my notes is that these are dirty dentures.
Yeah, well, they are indeed.
And he doesn't want to get them replaced because new dentures are very expensive. Which
And I will tell you the one thing that
Right,
gives
rightly so.
the one denture sort of tell that he did
Yeah.
is he swallowed, put them in his mouth. He
Yeah.
bit them down and
Yeah.
they went into place.
Yeah.
That's not the jaw fracture thing.
I'm sorry.
so
I'm
much.
still stuck on what is the brown substance
That's
in
all
the
the-
corners.
pull it up, Zola.
And
Pull it up.
I
well, he
don't
said he's
think
got a
it's-
cool Instagram. So. Let's see.
Oh, what is going on?
You know what
here?
you find with? Can I stop? Can you stop real quick? A lot of cool guys that we're working with these days.
The new cool guys.
The new cool guys, they like to repeat post a lot. They
Oh,
do
yeah, I
the
see
same
that.
uploads
I see that.
often. That's cool. He posted the Wi-Fi address.
So we see that he likes.
Oh, he likes women for
Yes,
sure.
that's good. All right.
So see the repeat posting?
So that was his.
Two there, two here.
Definitely has a type.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, this is screens. This is pretty fun to watch.
These are like screenshots of his page.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh my
Oh,
God! Look
wow.
at that. It's
Oh,
kaleidoscopic.
that's quite a caption.
Yes.
It says, if Gregory Jones and Lindsay Lohan approach me, they will be doing time in Monroe County Jail in New York from the Syracuse group of AA of Syracuse, New York, and they will be waiting for transfers for the jail to Nevada Federal and State Prison. They are currently stalking my TikTok reels. They're going to receive prison time.
You guys are stalking his real, so
Yeah.
he's going to come after you next.
Wow. So he's basically putting it out there. Don't stop stalking my TikTok page.
What's with the? He's an AA member. He's a 12-step
I
member.
don't know. Is he
supposed to
talking
be
in any of these?
anonymous.
These are just stills.
Oh.
Wow. The IP.
Oh, the weather.
weather.
Let's see
thank
what.
you.
important.
Where's it? Well, what do those
was that?
normal people do?
My sister Paula Menz did back calls in 72 hours. She's going to prison. A lot sooner, crying over her ass. With the perception reaches 12%, we don't give in to terrorists. Kamala Harris will make a fine president to block her. Call by using the Patriot Act. Gives out her cell number. Go
I like
fuck
that
yourself.
I like that he's got a political bent.
Yeah.
He's got a
And
point of
he's-
view.
And he's also watching the precipitation and what's going to happen with the wind.
And he's in Syracuse, I guess,
Yeah.
right? As
Oh,
we know
very
that?
cold. Yeah.
Oh, what, was that Newt Gingrich? Yeah, that's Newt Gingrich.
what the hell?
3 times.
Yeah. Paris Hilton get out of jail free card. We don't give it to terrorist Kamala Harris.
That was a week
Is
ago.
he a terrorist that we're saying?
Lots of weather stuff.
Well, I like that he takes a picture of the Wi-Fi.
I like that right there. That's awesome.
But it's interesting.
Oh, just the bird.
He's cleaned his mouth off.
Yeah.
He's going to arrest Paris Hilton.
But I like, there's something odd going on here because he's always reclining.
Oh, yeah.
well, that's standard cool guy pose. You didn't know that? The
What do
lighting's
you-
good though.
Do you think this is
they always lay
drugs?
down.
I can't not. No, yeah, not necessarily.
This
no,
is mental illness, isn't it?
This is something chronic.
I feel. Yeah, I feel.
But I have a feeling that he
That
may
right
be.
one there, he might talk in. It looks like a guy about to talk.
But yeah, go ahead.
I need a Super Bowl.
Told you.
Brandon Bean, I need a Super Bowl. What about a Super Bowl, Brandon Bean? The GM. You need to switch to fish tomorrow. Thursday Night Football.
Okay.
I'll be watching it after I.
There's some speech issues there.
Does he have a tracheostomy thing here? Is that what I'm seeing there? Is there something? It's hard to say at this distance. And he usually doesn't allow his neck into the pictures. It makes me think that
Yeah.
maybe there's something going on
I
there.
think that's just the collar of his jersey.
That's what I can't tell. It might just be the collar. But I wonder if he has some mobility issues, like for real, like a C4 or 5 fracture
Well,
or something.
we wonder if all these cool guys have mobility issues.
Well, they
'Cause
get
a
some
lot
of them get
are-
big, and that makes some issues. They get big, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Well, good times.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Thanks, Tom. That was
This
a
is
very
something that I was
uplifting.
going to show to Christina, but now that you're here, I can show it
Thank you.
God, it's
to
horrible.
the two of you.
What's horrible?
How many times did you hit her with the sledgehammer? I said it's small. 12 times. Where did you hit her at? On her body? On the attic area. What many times? To make sure she was dead. Kind of right. Yeah, basically. Did you change blood though?
Does he like taters?
He kind of talks like that.
Is that him?
Yes, sir.
Maybe that's where he got the character from.
Those the same shoes you were wearing? Yes, sir. Those are the same pants you were wearing? Yes, sir. That's the same shirt you were wearing? No, sir. Where's the shirt you were wearing? I threw it on the line. Why'd you get rid of that shirt? It had pieces of my mother's brain stuck.
Okay, Tom.
You guys have graduated to a new level.
I don't like. This is Tom. This is not we.
Wait, there's a joke in here.
I don't. No, this isn't. This is not a ha-ha. Is this a new segment that we're doing?
I just thought it was a interesting clip, a different type of guy, and also it's like, show Dr. Drew some of the people
The evolution of your mom's house.
that- They say first impressions are important. What about lasting impressions? That's where Blue Chew comes in. Blue Chew helps boost your confidence in the bedroom so you can stay hard and perform at your very best. Blue Chew is an online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but at a fraction of the cost and in chewable form. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. I'm telling you, this is a game changer. You don't know what hard is until you've chewed on a pill and reached down below and given it a squeeze. Blue Chew wants you to have the confidence to perform at your best. So discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code YMH at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code YMH to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Now, here's the thing, because as a mother, I go,
Aren't you
oh,
you
God.
embarrassed?
Oh no, I'm never
Didn't you want to
get
impress me
embarrassed.
today?
No, you know us well. I'm never embarrassed in
Okay,
front
well,
of you.
fair enough. Things haven't changed that much.
No, I mean, there are signs that your kid is messed up, right? Like, one of our boys won't do this to me. Is what I'm worried about.
No.
No, what do you mean? There's no signs, or we would know that guy's been messed up since he was.
Yeah,
2.
I mean, there is such a thing as head injury that can turn
Yes.
people into these sociopaths and things, psychopaths. But this is something longstanding, and this actually pisses me off because guys like Adam Lanza and all these chronically ill kids who don't get proper care, the parents are in denial about it, and
Parents in denial is something you start
Yes,
to
that's a big
discover in the world once you have kids. Because you
Oh,
start
yeah.
you start seeing behaviors and seeing things, and you get to like have conversations. You go, like, "Oh, you're not. I got it."
scariest things parents say is "not my kid." That's the scariest thing a parent can say.
Yeah.
But for their own good and for everybody else's. Because you're like, hey, I think your kid's smoking weed. Not my kid.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Well, all right.
Well, what you realize is that the parenting world is just
Bert's
like
dad says that all the time about him.
what? Not my kid.
Yeah,
Really?
I've heard it.
Checked out about like drinking and habits.
Not my kid.
Yeah.
Just Bert. Just Bert being Bert.
Yeah, Bert's Bert, man.
God, people are scary.
Now this guy, you
Yeah,
could
this
tell-
is psychopathy,
Yeah.
for real,
Yeah,
for
Tom
real.
But the
for real.
signs were probably pretty apparent, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, you could tell he
This
must,
kid couldn't do well in a classroom.
No.
Yeah, what the fuck has he been doing his whole life?
Right. That's the big question. Like,
Just
what has gone
goofing
and
around.
there is such a world. There is a world
Being a
where parents have
goofball.
been trying. I don't want to condemn parents because
Yeah.
sometimes they are really working hard at it and it just doesn't. But oftentimes and there's another layer to this too. You can't get these people chronically institutionalized if they need it because custodial care sort of doesn't exist anymore.
No, you sure? Not even in the South? Not even in the state of Texas? I
Well,
bet you we can do that. We can
Probably.
do anything here.
I'm used to California where you just can't get
Can't do
people
anything
care.
in
You can't do
California.
anything, and people you kill themselves, kill other people.
Oh, yeah,
It's
no.
just terrible.
Not here, baby. I'm sure we can do whatever we want. I put that kid so far away. If this were my son, and I'm like,
Who have they helped by not doing that?
yeah, I know.
Right?
I
Is
put
this
him-
kid
I
happier now?
Throw
Is
him
it-
away. Put him in a facility.
Forget throw him away. Just
let
put him
be-
somewhere structured.
Yes, that's what I mean.
worked one of the units where I worked was a chronic long-term facility with not this but some stuff, and these were very happy people, lived their whole life in the facility, and that was that.
Yeah, you
and
have to.
they needed daily care, daily management, daily supervision.
They can't be in society without it.
No.
And if they went out, they needed like a little help, and it could only be for so long. And it's real. It's people. There are humans that need custodial care. It's always been that way.
Yes.
Now, the custodial care in days of yore were horrific. I get that. We do a lot better now, but some people need it.
Yeah.
What about rehab? I mean, that's your big background. What's that?
My big background is.
I mean, that's what we came to love to know you
Yes,
is from
yes.
the rehab show.
Yes,
and now,
yes.
what's that like now in California?
You can't get people care.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but the good news, there's good news, bad news, because when they shut down the in-person meetings, I thought, oh shit, this is gonna be a disaster. It wasn't. The Zoom meetings took off immediately, and Zoom meetings work. It turns out. I thought they would not be nearly as effective as in-person meetings. Some people needed the in-person meetings, and about 6 months, 12 months into COVID in California, we were still on lockdown. It started causing some problems, but the Zoom meetings have continued. And it's really lowered the threshold for people coming to 12-step. So a lot, and Al-Anon too, and the Anon meetings. So the meetings are being much more readily accessed and utilized, and they're working, and people are doing it. So I'm very, very pleased about that. But getting people into treatment, it's impossible.
Yeah.
It's better. It may be a little better because people are sort of acknowledging how pathetic we've been, and so things like Medi-Cal and Medicare are starting to think about covering it, but it's still pretty
That's crazy. It's not covered.
limited.
I didn't realize.
Oh,
that.
you never heard of the institutions? What's it called? The IMD exclusion, institutions of mental disorder exclusion.
Oh.
Medicare, President Johnson, thank you very much, excluded anything to do with the brain, other than strokes and neurological conditions.
Why?
Because those are bad people. Those are crazy people. We don't worry about them.
Wow.
And some of it was legitimate. The Constitution does not specify that the federal government should be involved in the delivery of mental health services, so they left it to the states. That's why the state mental hospitals developed. And
Right.
some of them were shitty, and some of them were really good, but they shut them all down.
So and California is in a particularly
Egregious, and there was no plan made for what to do with these patients. They all went to the streets, the nursing
Yeah.
homes, and the prisons.
Deinstitutional.
None of those places did they belong. So,
Ay,
and
ay,
yeah, there's a lot of things. Medication was
So
supposed to solve.
where does this
everything.
guy belong?
Oh.
Oh boy!
Like a guy who will give your lower lips lots of loving. I'm your man.
I believe him.
Now, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy, and I'm sure a cool gal will be all up for it, right?
Notice his posture.
He's sort of
Laid
prone, but
back.
not as prone as back as the other guy. Not prone, but reclining.
Recline.
The other guy looked like he was immobilized. This guy just looks like he's comfortable.
Now, have you kept up? Do you know
I kept
who
So
we had
close.
here in studio very recently?
There's no way.
I heard there were some cool guys visiting.
There
some new
was-
cool guys.
There was a very, very fancy, fabulous
Yeah.
fantastic
Yeah.
chef that came
Yes,
in here.
yes, I heard.
And this-
Deanna told me, and Heather. They were the first thing they told me was about the visit by the chef.
Those two loved him the most.
Oh, okay. That explains why they were still talking about it.
Yeah, they were very
You
excited.
traumatized
Still
them.
excited or traumatized?
I want to know, do you think anything like, what's your take on?
Okay, I gotta wash my chicken. I got vinegar. This how you wash your chicken. This how they do it cooking school. You get to wash your chicken. I can wash it with a toothbrush. Wash your chicken. Nice. Look, take a toothbrush. Wash your chicken. Hold on, wash your chicken, right? Gotta wash it. Beautiful.
Now his vision, we noticed, was
I noticed that.
poor.
Yeah. Does that bear out when he comes in person?
Yeah.
The eyes are kind of whatever, nystagmus and drifting and that kind of stuff. He looks a little head injury. Is there something going on there?
Wow, we
That's
didn't
what we were
even
trying to figure out.
Yeah.
consider head injury.
Did you think that, Zolo? Is that what
I
you
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, after meeting him. Yeah.
Yeah, it has that quality. And I can't even necessarily tell
That
you
maybe
why.
he was.
The perseveration, repeating echolalia, that's called. And I thought, that's sort of a neurological thing more than anything.
Interesting.
Yeah. And,
12 people this evening.
And he wears glasses a lot.
well, that's the vision
That's-
thing.
yeah.
Okay, where you located?
I'm located in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, I'm all booked up. All right?
Okay, but you can't make it out tonight?
I can't.
So there's interesting stuff going on with the tongue, right? That could be meds, or it could be neurological. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a big, thick tongue, it's kind of tardive dyskinesia-esque. Okay, is there more? Oh,
If you want me in your restaurant, if you want me on your food truck, if you want me on your podcast, all you gotta do is dial it, baby, dial it. Dial it, baby, dial it. Dial it, baby, dial it. What you say, chef? Dial it, baby. Watch it, pay attention. It's time for the chef to turn this steak over. Look. Nice. Beautiful. That nice crust.
He does repeat a lot.
I don't sort of love him. I really love him.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's an interesting thing now again with the eyes with super thick lenses going on there. You see that? So I wonder if there's some congenital eye problem. I don't know. It's weird. And then that
I will say I noticed in
Beautiful
his
tonight by me, the remarkable fancy chef. Everything I do is fancy. Look,
he,
look.
by the way, would have a
Ice
successful
cream
food
cone.
truck in Austin.
Probably.
He would
yeah.
kill. You guys to set him up
Yes.
on a food truck?
Well, we got to try his food.
You all right? You okay? No.
hold on. Don't
Did you have a
push-
steak?
No.
Well, that
He's-
looks
He
kind
told
of.
us he was going to make us a steak, and then he made us this pasta with shrimp. But hold on, the eyes. I saw the
You shouldn't want to talk about
it
it.
was just we talked about it already. We're still reminiscing.
You mean
He
shitting?
had the twinkles in his eyes from LASIK.
Twinkles in his
Do you know what I'm
eyes.
saying? Like the crystal-looking eyes.
Well, maybe he's got lens implants.
I
don't
don't know,
think
but
so.
I've seen that like
No,
in
his-
LASIK people. They
his-
have those.
His
Looks
eye-
like crystals
dude,
in
his
the
eye, he was like,
Yeah, right. That's the kind of blindness look. Yeah.
Okay, Tom.
But you're talking about
That's how
like
he-
Josh Potter kind of
worse.
worse.
No. But I mean the whiteness over the cornea kind of thing.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying like the shininess inside. When
That's
you see
usually
people that have
something
LASIK.
Go to his
Planted in
Instagram
there.
page. Because and if you go to the day,
Because I've had all that shit. You can't see shininess in my eyes.
No.
Oh, that's true. Not the crystal.
if you go to the day he came here, and he's back at the
I
hotel
love this
later.
guy.
Scroll down. I'll tell you when.
Oh God, put him in a food truck. It'd be the.
I
He's such a
know.
hit.
If he can make one thing really well,
Scroll.
Doesn't matter. He just
Yeah.
has to stand at the window.
No, scroll to when he's like in the restaurant. It might have been the night before,
You guys took him to dinner.
and the camera's really close, and you can see his eyes.
He appreciates food.
He definitely appreciates food.
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
based in Miami.
Go back
which is-
up a little. There.
Austin, Texas.
Can you make that bigger?
Who is- Book me, you need me, 570-608.
It's that one.
So I see the eye movement problem.
Hotel, Austin, Texas. Tom Segura, I'll be cooking for him tomorrow.
He knew your
They
name.
want me to try this. They want me to see how it is. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell
What
the truth.
is it?
Well, you If you see it up close, you see his eyes real clearly.
Yeah, I saw
Oh, you did.
I saw the he was not.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of things can cause that, congenital cataracts and a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That comment with the kid.
What's he eating?
Yep.
I think it's a dessert.
It's a dessert. It's like a.
Like
it looks really good.
It's interesting. He's looking because he is looking in the right direction, but his eyes are wrong.
Yeah.
Which it means that the fovea, the macula, isn't.
He walked into
normally.
a lot of shit here.
And also, Drew, he had 3 different phones that were just constantly beeping, buzzing. Like one was Instagram notifications, and then one was like then he would get phone calls. Like it was multiple.
Good for him. I
Now
don't
what's
know.
that about? Like the 3 different.
I listen.
that
That's
seems
just
a little.
that's just grandiosity.
That's just okay. I
Plain-
didn't know if that
plain
was.
old influencer grandiosity. Look, there you can see
okay.
the eyes.
Yeah.
Really very very well.
Beautiful and nice. Look how beautiful, look how nice, look how tantalizing. Let's look. I want you to book me. I want you to book me now. You've never seen this before. Never been done. I got
What is it?
lamb chop.
Oh.
I
Lamb
got
chop,
strawberry.
strawberries,
I got honey. I got honey ranch. I got beautiful stuff in there. Nice. Got gold. How nice. I cooked that lamb to perfection. When I tell you that's beautiful, delicioso. That's so delicioso.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he could convince me to eat his stuff.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
It's very convincing.
Ranch and strawberry and the lamb.
I just there it
you go.
is. Yeah. Yeah. But that right eye seems to be making a little contact there, right?
Yeah.
And so I don't know.
We're going straight to hell for
No,
this
I'm just
debate.
For
I mean,
this?
No.
This one.
Just this one? This is what's going to send you guys to hell?
Let me be clear here.
Yeah.
I'm asking you because it's things that I notice, and it's interesting to hear you comment on.
Yeah.
The backside of this is to let you know. It's the best meal I've ever had in my entire
Also,
life.
you'll notice
Yeah,
the scar on the top of his head.
Nailed it.
Yeah. And that
Now it's coming together.
and there seems to be like a dent there even.
Yep.
Am I seeing that? Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why Zola was showing us this, so he could gloat about the brain injury
There
piece
we
of this.
go.
Right?
Now it
I
all
really
makes
think
sense.
that's it. I mean, there's a level of delusion there. That
It's
just
not. It's not delusion. It's just a distortion of reality. He just doesn't. We've seen this.
Yeah.
All these guys, all the cool guys, do this
Yeah.
in one way or another. They misinterpret. They misrepresent. They are confused by the social context of what they're doing, which is a really complicated thing for a human being. Our social interaction is probably one of the most complicated. If you're not a theoretical physicist or something, being social and interacting with other humans is one of the most complicated things we do. In fact, I've spoken to several Alzheimer's experts that say the number one sort of buttress against progression is keep them socializing, because that really you're using.
Because if
all
you
of your-
isolate, it kind of.
you're just using all of your brain when you socialize,
Oh.
and helps.
That's so
Do you like socializing?
true.
Yeah,
seem
I
like-
don't mean like going out and having a party. I mean,
No, I
just,
mean-
I love people. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love people.
No, he's a
interacting,
people
yeah.
person.
Then why'd you ask that?
Just curious.
Is there no joke behind it?
Drew's very popular. He's always
No, but
got
I love people
things going
too
on.
much. Like I'm a
Yeah.
codependent, right?
Okay.
So I experience myself through other people. That's how I get my satisfaction. I get my sense of self, and it's too much.
Too much.
Oh yeah.
Does that play a role in your workaholism?
Yes, it all comes from having been. I got traumatized as a child too. Did I used to talk about this?
We
on-
love this.
on my show. Did I talk about my trauma? Yeah. So I had an emotionally abusive mom, and I became all about I had to be tuned. You know this
Do
thing.
I?
You have to.
Who are you telling
You
me
have to be
to?
tuned into the other person so much. You have to be ready at any moment for them to. And so you just make you're disconnected from your emotions. You're just out there focused on theirs, and it's not a great way to develop. And it's a superpower for later in life. So when I had lots and lots of therapy to help to manage that now, and so it's not a problem for me much. And but it makes you tremendously empathic. It's superpower for taking care of patients, provided that you can maintain really good boundaries.
You're a helper, and Drew would tell me when he was listening to patients, you could feel.
I'd feel things, hear things,
Yes.
see things, smell things that I never like. I one patient I was telling you this story I like telling because it's so vivid for me. The opening sequence of Mad Men kept popping in my head when he'd walk in. I was like, what the fuck is that? I'd hear the music. I'd see the guy, falling. First it was the music. Then it was feeling like I was that shadowy thing falling through the thing. And And this guy had been severely abused. And then one day he came in, and I was, there's the music. I'm falling through the buildings again. And then all of a sudden, I was a baby falling through the buildings. I was like, it just took my breath away. And I had to stop the work I was doing with the guy. And I said, look, I'm having an experience. I think I need to tell you. I'm wondering if this has meaning to you. And he became furious and left the room. And how, you think you know everything. You're your bullshit psychobabble. Comes back the next day and goes, how did you know? He goes, oh, in my head, it's always the baby falling, the baby. And I was like, I'm just here. I'm just.
Wow.
Yeah, good times.
Attuned.
Yeah. Attunement. That's attunement.
Well, yeah, and you work with people at their absolute lowest and you help them.
Well, right. And so my job, other than managing all the medical stuff, which was tremendous. I got very good at that. But the other thing I tried to do is to teach them that I could be close, receptive, present, and they could be in that frame and be safe. Because most of them had never been close to another person before. That's why they were all abused. That's why they start using to regulate. And you build your emotional regulation system in closeness with another person. That's how that happens.
Yeah, I learned that as a parent. Well, having to parent children, you realize like something as small as even like if your kid's upset and they lay next to you in the bed and you just lay next to them and you breathe together.
That's attunement.
And then,
that is body's attuning. That's what that is.
Regulation.
Yep.
And all that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Sorry, Tom.
No, that's all good.
Didn't know we were going down this rabbit hole.
What about you,
I
Tom?
like it. No, I think about the fact that I think she pointed this out to me, that my my natural instinct is to be more of a loner, more isolated.
Yeah, and men, that's typically the way it is.
Yeah,
we sort of go in the cave and lick our wounds and
Yeah.
come back out when we're ready.
Yeah, I used
Not
to
unusual.
think that we were both dogs. And the older I get, I think I'm a dog and he's a cat. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more open to intimacy. I want to be close. Hi, what are you doing? Let's go.
Yeah,
And then he's more like,
But that's just a kind of a broad, right? They're kinda like
just
that.
a usual broad. Yeah.
And then a guy's like,
But the
whatever.
broads are usually like cats. They're the ones that are usually kind of like
Right.
You come at them too quick.
Who are you today?
They hide
Yeah.
on top of the refrigerator.
do I do that?
I mean, you're not,
I'm not a real normal.
you're not normal.
You're not
too
normal, bitch.
damaged.
No.
Yeah. I'm right too fucked up to
Nothing
be
about
normal
you is
woman,
normal.
sweetie.
No.
No.
Yeah, you're not.
No.
You're not a golden retriever, if that's what you're thinking.
I don't think I'm a golden retriever,
No.
but I'm like a Brussels. I'm a Brussels.
Oh, that's a
Griffon.
little high strung.
I don't know.
What happened today? What are we doing here? What is going on?
I don't know.
Didn't this used to be a funny show?
Oh, sorry.
We
I
went to
is this a
with
bummer?
the sling blade, and then this
I
guy
thought
with the
that-
head
to be fair,
injury.
I thought
Tom's
that
been
was-
doing this lately.
I kind of
Going dark.
He's been watching a lot more murdery and serial and killery
Really? That's
things
just
lately.
things progress, Tom. That's what I tell you.
I know.
They just get
Yeah.
worse. Thank God it's not sexual stuff. But if the FBI shows up, Christina,
Fuck, I don't know.
Well, what's a fun guy I can show him? I can show him a cool guy.
well, of
He
course.
hasn't been here in a while.
Oh my God, I know.
Let me see. I'm just looking at people. Oh, this guy.
You want to talk shit, you fucking losers? What's up? I'm here on the beach. What the fuck is up?
Oh, Jesus.
We're expecting that, huh?
That's a little methy, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just that kind of extreme aggression and stuff. I was listening to a lecture. There was a guy named Dave Smith that was a famous. He ran the Haight-Ashbury Free Clinic back in the 70s. He was a famous sort of early addiction medicine guy, and he worked with a guy named Wesson. Smith and Wesson jokes went on for quite a while. But Dave Smith said to me, he goes, we coined the phrase, Smith and Dr. Wesson and I coined the phrase speed kills. Do you remember that from the 60s?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he said, we never meant to mean that speed would kill you. It's people on speed kill.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what that meant.
Yeah. That's what he said.
Didn't realize
Speed
that.
kills.
Yeah. Although speed will also eventually kill you, as we found
Yes. Yeah.
out. Yeah.
He'll just.
Why am I forgetting his name? Our speed friend that's
Oh,
the Charles.
Fed
Herc,
Smoker.
Fed Smoker. There we
Yeah.
go. Fed Smoker. It's been,
How
I've been
could
gone
you?
long enough. I can't remember Fed Smoker's name.
Our beloved
Where is he?
Fed
Jeez.
Poor buddy.
I know, but that was inevitable. And they die of
Yes.
all kinds of things. I heard you were Tom. You told me you told some story where a guy I met died of a heart attack or whatever. They die of all kinds of stuff.
They do.
They just get strokes. They get arrhythmias. They get
Because it's killing your body.
Yeah, it's just it's bad. And by the way, the thing that people miss about meth, I was going to mention earlier, is if you smoke meth,
Yeah.
you only have to do.
I want to so bad.
I know you do. I'll watch you. I'll
Really?
monitor you.
I'll tell you why.
Oh, this time I'm coming back to Austin, I guess. To monitor
I'll tell you what I'm
about.
excited to try.
Just don't let Bert do it.
Because I tried some Vyvanse.
Oh, you like that?
Loved it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a pill, yeah?
Yeah. It's adjacent. It's meth adjacent.
Oh, shut up. Could you not? Please?
Could you stop talking?
You guys were talking about how the German army stayed awake for 2 weeks at a time until they died. You know, that was.
What's your opinion on it?
On amphetamines?
No, Vyvanse, amphetamine.
I think we do this strange thing in this country where we both undertreat and overtreat simultaneously.
Yeah.
So people that need the Vyvanse are getting it, and people that don't need it are getting it.
Yeah.
I am properly diagnosed, properly used for appropriate periods of time. I'm a fan. Being widely prescribed, I'm not a fan. People are on it too long. They're too readily on it.
What would you be on it for?
ADD primarily.
Oh,
ADHD.
to help rein it in.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about this
hold
drug.
Hold on. Before you ask about that drug, I got to finish
What?
my meth story. What was I saying? Oh, that you only have to smoke it once a day.
Smoke it.
If you're smoking it,
meth.
it lasts for a long period of time, and you'll be on the streets in about 3 weeks. It takes you down fast.
Really?
And people go out in the streets. This is one of the why mythologies get going. Like they'll go out in the street. And they're like, here's a teacher, and she's on the. And 3 weeks ago she was teaching, and like, did you lose your rent or you couldn't pay your rent? Like, yeah, I had trouble paying rent. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Yeah. They forgot to mention the meth part.
Yeah.
And how fast, because they're bewildered by it too. Why am I on the street? How did I get here?
Yeah, why does that happen?
Some of it is the scene. They want to be in they just want to be out all night in the scene, the arousal of all of it. And some of it is it just makes you unable to take care of your basic daily needs, and they just go to the street.
Because it's so sweet.
It's so cool, and
Yeah.
and you want to keep doing it, and that's all you want to do, and that's where people are doing it.
Because I think I'm mostly a laid back guy. You know, I'm a low energy.
Sorta.
So the idea of being, gacked up
I get that.
on meth, I feel like it's appealing. You know, I don't want a downer. I want a fucking upper.
Yeah,
want
I
a
get
stimulant.
that. I get that. I think I'm similar.
Yeah, right. We should do it together.
Well, we both like the nicotine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some?
Is it in a pouch? What is it?
It's a pouch.
Try it. You want to try it?
Sure.
It's a Rogue.
Here. Rogue's band.
Are they mint? Are they?
This one is spearmint.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Of course.
How come you use this brand?
I'll join you.
I have to take them out pretty quickly because I quickly get dizzy, headache, and nausea.
Well, one time
my
I
favorite brand.
chewed Nicorette, and I
I've
was
been hitting them up.
freaking out.
Guys,
Don't
I told
chew
you.
it.
I know. It's just put a bunch of.
Yeah, it's not gum.
I
Don't
told
chew
them, hey, I like you, Rogue. Send me stuff. I love you. Thank you.
I'd like to ask
I just
you.
want to say nicotine has got vilified because of tobacco. Nicotine is not tobacco. It has its own profile. If it's used by itself, it's good.
Let me ask you this.
Appetite suppression.
Are you an uncle?
Yes.
But are you a Funko?
No.
What they say, hold on. Move your head, I'm trying to pronounce it. They say, fuck. Hold on. I'm trying to sound it out.
But you're not sounding it right.
Fuck.
No. Say uncle.
No, they don't say uncle. They say fuck.
It rhymes with uncle. Funko.
Fuckle.
No, Funko.
Funko. Yeah.
No, Funko.
No, fuck it. Don't say it. Now you got me saying it because I'm getting pissed off. You saying the fucking wrong, saying the fucking word wrong. It don't say nothing about no fuck or nothing. It's saying Uncle Funko.
Funko.
Now, bitch, if you can't get it, if you can't say it, don't say it. Don't say that shit. Because you're pissing me off.
Again, I like cool guys. I like them all.
I love this guy.
Yeah, I'd go to his house too, just like RPC.
Well, I got an update here.
Uh-oh. Well, hang on.
The look on his face.
But also, remember how we used
Murder.
to have to set the background of the scene to figure everything out? Look at what the hell.
Dude, I'm trying now.
What is that?
It's an air
It don't
cooler.
say nothing about no fuck or nothing.
But why is it covered with
taped over.
plastic?
Dude, this is all a mystery.
But I will tell you, not so much, because when people board up and plastic up vents and things, that's a meth thing.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Cool.
a really typical.
Well, check out this update. So I had to put this together because in this video I'm about to show you, there's a profile camera set up that I believe the nephew who we're seeing film this set up, and he's pulling another prank on his uncle here.
It's Funko.
But it's
Funko.
Uncle Funko. Yeah.
Uncle Funko.
It's pretty dark what he does to his uncle.
Oh no.
The United States has been subjected to a nuclear attack.
Oh.
The North American Aerospace Defense Command has detected the launch of 12 nuclear missiles aimed towards the mainland United States. 4 of the 12 missiles launched have been intercepted. The 8 remaining nuclear missiles will strike the following locations in the next 15 to 20 minutes: Los Angeles, San Diego, Chicago, Houston, Phoenix, New York City, Philadelphia, and Seattle.
Philadelphia?
Within a 300-mile radius of these areas, everyone should seek out a fallout shelter as soon as possible. Nuclear fallout is a byproduct of nuclear attacks and prolonged exposure.
He produced this whole thing for his uncle?
Awesome.
Yeah.
If a nearby area has been designated as a fallout shelter, get there right away. Otherwise,
His hand's a little
seek refuge on
swollen.
the lowest
The,
floor of a
the
sturdy building's
uncle's hand,
interior.
see that?
Make sure you have enough food, drink, and a battery-operated radio. Wait until
You gotta go to the police station or something?
before leaving.
Fuck you, go to no fucking police station.
Don't use your telephone. The lines should be kept open in case of an emergency.
Well, maybe that's not the same guy. Is that the same
No,
guy?
that's the same guy.
I can't tell.
It's the same guy for sure.
Tune into a station that is serving your area for more information. The president will address the nation on all radio and television stations shortly. Stand by for this message. This is a national emergency.
We gotta go to war now. Oh my God. I know
Oh,
I know
countdown till the nuclear hit strike.
Man, no, man, this is not no time to be trying to.
Oh, it stops there?
Yeah, I don't know why it stops there.
Probably because the uncle really goes south.
I think it, yeah.
He's
That's terrible. That's a really good prank.
I like that the kid
Well,
goes,
I
thanks,
mean-
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
To be fair, I mean, War of the Worlds did the same thing to the entire country.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
So he's not
But he
right.
got his uncle all worked up. There's not more to this? There's not. You don't want to see the fallout of this?
The full video is like
The
14
fallout.
minutes.
Oh.
Oh, and does Uncle survive
It's
this?
gotta-
or does
it's
he-
gotta get
does
worse.
Does he reveal his prank? Because that's the part I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's me too.
One sec.
We
Yeah,
get the
that's-
prank. You don't have to keep going
Well,
on the
in the
prank.
meantime, I want to ask Dr. Drew.
That little kid is Orson Welles. Yeah.
Drew.
Yes, ma'am.
Gabapentin.
Oh my God, there's
I've
more.
been prescribed gabapentin for pain, for everything, for anxiety, and I'm like, I know it's gonna fucking happen. In 5 years, they're gonna come out and be like, "Oh, gabapentin, you took that? Yeah, you have holes in your brain." or
No,
you're
I
gonna
don't
be,
think. Well, how much?
Up to 300 milligrams, let's say, a pop.
And often?
I mean, if I'm in pain, they were telling me to take it.
Do you have
2 or
100
3
milligram
times.
tablets or 300
I do.
milligram?
I have
So
300.
100 isn't. You have 300 tablets or
Uh-huh.
100 tablets?
I have both, but I don't take
Try the
them.
hundreds. They're nothing. They're very
It's a
mild.
nothing burger.
It's a nothing burger. It actually hits the same system as the Valium, but does it by a different mechanism that it doesn't get the addictive
Can you hook me up with
properties.
some Vyvanse?
I could, but I actually not in the state of Texas. Only in
That's cool. I'll go to
California.
California.
So I'll see you there.
Yeah.
We'll create a medical
Come on,
record, and I. You don't know how often this happens to me, and I'm saying, I've revealed to your son, your son,
My son
your
is more
husband that
like
he's
it.
that I'm a codependent, and he is going for
Oh, I
it.
know. Now he's
full
taking
on.
advantage. He's
Yes,
trying to
yes.
take advantage of your
We
temperament.
got a little deal. It's not a big fight.
It's not a big problem. Let me just drive one of your cars. And we're in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's set it up whenever you want. Oh, is this it?
Oh, is this the end?
What happens?
No, Joe, you didn't vote for Joe Biden. We wouldn't be doing that. I told you not to vote for him.
Need to take shelter. They tell you what the fuck to do.
Hide under the bed then. Go with Joe Biden, hide
You
under the bed then.
I don't know about the bed. You got to go. You know
To
what?
the police station. Ain't nowhere to go but the police station. Where we gonna go?
Do you know what it's a seek shelter? That means
The police station.
fuck the police station. The
He's
police
right about
station
that.
can't do a mother thing.
Command has detected the launch of 12 nuclear missiles aimed towards the mainland
That's
United
terrifying.
States.
It's
4 of the 12 missiles
weirdly
launched
chilling,
have
you
been
know.
Yeah.
intercepted. The 8 remaining
So they about to come to America. Russia here. They here.
See you. We got to get the fuck out of here. We got to find. See, this. I listen what they saying.
Okay, get under the bed. Hurry up. Hurry
Oh.
up.
Seek shelter.
Under the bed. They blowing missiles and everything. The bed protect you.
Oh, what the fuck bag is your motherfucking
If
bag?
you hiding under the bed, that's what they taught us in school. Get under the thing to do this. Hurry up.
God, he reminds you of the character in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I know. It's so fun. Like JB Smooth.
Yeah, JB's character
Yeah.
is just like this guy.
All right, come on. Come on.
Go in the fucking He basic shit.
Oh my
The
God.
detonation expression when it is giving off.
Oh, here he comes.
It takes
Fucking
time
playing
for
too motherfucking much. Ain't nothing for nothing. I keep playing with this bullshit. You playing all the motherfucking time. I got time for no shit. Shit, fuck them, come out, start breaking up, motherfuckers start going crazy. On some bullshit. That's what I'm saying. It's a time to play, it's a time not to be playing. This kind of shit you don't play, never know when the fuck this shit might go off. These motherfuckers crazy as fuck any goddamn well.
I have a pitch.
Unbelievable.
Curb Your Enthusiasm reality with this guy.
Oh
That
my
guy.
You
God.
as Larry David, he as JV Smooth's
That is
character.
unbelievable.
There it is. Oh,
That's such a good prank.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I love
I wish
that.
I'd thought of it.
again,
Yeah.
I love cool guys, and I love this guy.
Horrible or hilarious?
Hilarious.
I'm going to show you this.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, geez.
Shit! He broke all
He's
the
not okay at
limbs.
all.
Everything.
Yeah, he's not great.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know you look at
Well,
the
it says he's
follow-
alive.
Okay.
Let's see it
Is there a
again.
neck injury in there?
I don't know. There's definitely some broken bones.
Definitely.
Dude, he's like a
But it's
ragdoll.
young people can withstand a lot.
Oh,
It's not a lot different than some of the Jackass stuff guys do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. yeah.
It is not horrible. When you guys show me horrible stuff, it's usually truly horrible.
yeah.
So we'll say hilarious. Oh, horrible. Oh, that's horrible. That's run over by a truck. You think it's hilarious?
That
though.
was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Drew, you got a
I
little
know.
thing sticking
What the
out.
fuck is
Someone
going
help
on
him.
here?
He's gonna
Broke.
look like
Broke?
a
It
dork.
fucking broke.
Oh, all right.
Tom, we need to build a fallout shelter.
Okay. Fallout shelter.
I
coming
have
up.
thought about that.
You have?
Hmm. They have these capsules. You just lower them into the ground. And
You know what
Not a
I keep
bad
thinking
idea.
about? Because
Why
I
not?
never had any of these thoughts about how we're on our own until really like the pandemic made you go like, oh, you're on your own.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
And then other technological things happening.
Yeah.
Like remember when the software program rebooted, so all the airlines couldn't fly.
Yes.
and then
so you don't realize how close to the edge we are.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then
It
2 weeks
makes
ago,
you become a survivalist. All of a sudden, you think they were idiots. Now, like, oh, those guys have a point.
Yeah, it's got a point.
Yeah, and I become like Rogan too. The Earth is flat. I'm open to everything now.
You're open to everything.
everything. COVID was such a eye-opening experience for me and so
It really
shattering.
was. Yes.
I'm like, okay, well, now anything's possible.
anything's possible.
Yes.
And then like whatever, a month ago, AT&T is just like they're like it's not working today, and then earlier today or whatever, Verizon just same thing, like SOS doesn't work.
Yeah.
What do you mean doesn't work? They're like just it's offline. So you go like all these things, like you said, you're on the edge of
Yeah, you
this
don't
can
realize how close we are to being back to nature again.
And that's the
then
thing,
where did you get your food? And then when the supply lines get cut and are screwed up, we're gonna have a strike soon or had a strike. And
And then my friend Sean pointed this out to me when we were in a car together, and it was right after the software. I forget what was that, crowdsource.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Right, I remember that. Yeah,
That went down. He was like, yeah, if we were all, because it's in the future, all in electric cars, there is the possibility that like you didn't know that somebody could just go and just shut them down.
absolutely.
1,000%. Just
Yeah.
like when
They were already planning that.
when Amazon, they were like, oh yeah, the Alexa, they got like somebody's conversation was like uploaded to them and then broadcast, and they're like, wait, that can happen? Like, oh yeah, we can do that. Sorry.
Hey man, what scares my stupid brain now? I've seen so many things that have been so shocking. I start wondering, well, maybe the bad guys that want to shut down the cars are the one pushing the cars also to make sure we all
course.
get them. It's like,
Of course. Get the car.
Well, you know that like the government, when Facebook came out, they were thrilled. Now they can see and
Yeah.
know everything you're doing because you're voluntarily posting it.
Did you see Kerry the other day talking about misinformation, about how we have to have laws, and
Who?
And the New York Times, Kerry, is that his name? Former Senator Kerry.
John Kerry?
John Kerry, yeah.
No. What did he say?
Oh, he said it's time that we just really did away with the First Amendment essentially, and really go after misinformation because we can't have this.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, I have no problem with the government involving themselves in educating people, but they decide what's misinformation and then cancel everything else.
Cool.
Yeah,
That is
they can't
that
have
is
that.
the-
Sounds like
that is-
Russia.
sounds like Russia. Sounds like the Spanish Inquisition. That's what they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
They kept going. When Galileo came around, they said, "Well, it could be true. We don't know, but it's too disruptive. So goodbye."
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cut him up.
Ow, watch her. She's.
Oh shit! I love fat people on vines.
Bang! Hilarious.
That's always good.
Uh-oh.
That's not a good.
That didn't sound hilarious.
Well, because it's not okay.
Uh-oh.
This person,
Femur fracture?
Not sure. It doesn't have the
Pelvis.
actual report, but
Pelvis.
this is a thing that a lot of people don't realize about rope swings is the down force.
Yes.
You need the upper body strength to be able to hold yourself up.
Yes.
And this lady certainly appears to not have it.
Yeah, I saw a cool guy trying to recreate a pendulum. It was on Instagram, and they had this scientist with a bowling ball and a girl, and it's on a pendulum. They take the bowling ball and they release it, and it swings back and it comes right back to where it was, like within inches of her nose. And so the cool guy does, I'm going to do that. He takes the bowling ball and does that with it, and he comes back and pushes his head through the wall.
Because he didn't release it.
He pushed it, so it went out further.
Yeah,
And it came back further. Yeah, good times.
That is.
God damn.
Oh, you know what's bad about again, the cries let you know that it's not okay.
Well, what did he do wrong? Because let me see. I just want to look at his form. I mean, it looked like he was doing it correct. Oh, he didn't. Oh,
he just
lost it though.
He just went.
Yeah, he lost his.
And there's rocks. He landed on rocks.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go backward, well, I mean, the ramps can hurt you, man. People get. Think how many times skateboarders get their concussion. Yeah, exactly.
Poor guy. I mean, yeah, it's just terrible.
I see Brett Favre lately, by the way. Speaking of head injuries.
Yeah, he has early onset
Parkinson's.
Parkinson's.
But you look at him talking, it's like, oh, that's Joe Biden. It's exact same
cognitive.
syndrome. I don't know about the cognitive, if he's right as far along cognitively, but the face and the speech and
Wasn't
all
that totally crazy though? That we were living. I think about
anything's possible
in this, but in historical terms.
Yes,
because we all have our age, and you hear about things from another era.
Yeah.
We're living in a time where the president was so clearly.
Impaired.
Impaired.
Had a neurological look. This is what I keep telling people when we teach medical students what is Parkinson's disease or Parkinsonism, which are two different things. We show a video of somebody with that, exactly what he has, and go look the mask-like faces, the slowed speech, the difficulty producing speech with word finding, the slowed gait, the festinating gait, everything.
Everything's there.
The slow, the frozenness. His hands are always out here. Parkinsonism. I don't see anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah, everybody was.
Or worse, how dare you? He's not your patient. How dare you? No, I don't know what's causing it. I just know that's what that is. Just like if you showed me a rash, I could describe the rash.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I think society in the world has always been nutty, and we're just noticing
Well,
now.
that's an interesting thing,
But look
right?
at Kennedy was shot. We've had a president assassinated.
Do you know that he got strung out on meth?
Kennedy?
He liked drugs.
You don't know that?
And he had that horrible back pain that he dealt
Horrible
with. Right?
back
He wore a
pain, which
brace.
is chronic opiate withdrawal from his opiate addiction. And the Addison's disease, also bullshit, because the chronic opiate suppresses the adrenal gland. So all our chronic opiate users look like they have hypotestosterone and hypoadrenalism. That's what they get. Back then, the asshole that was injecting him just goes, oh, you also have Addison's. Let's give you steroids also.
Wow.
And they found, because he was strung out on opioids and fatigued, they gave him methamphetamine. They gave him amphetamine.
Sweet. And we're
he-
full circle again. How good
And
meth
he got
is.
psychotic. And you don't know this story?
No, of course. They didn't teach me
They
this
did
in
it.
11th grade.
We actually did it in Drunk History. You know Drunk History?
Yeah,
Remember?
of course.
Yes.
Derek Waters did this historical. He had all the historical documents documenting exactly what had happened. He had a whole floor of a hotel he was held up in for some reason. The doctor was coming up there, and this asshole. My peers never cease to disappoint me. And he got psychotic, threw off all his clothes, and did cartwheels down the hall. Felt screaming about how great he feels. This doctor's a genius. He hasn't felt so good his whole life. And a enlightened physician came in, a psychiatrist, a woman, came in and said, you can never see this man again. We have to get you landed here. This is not good. Imagine if that had been during the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Holy shit.
Just launch him. Yeah.
Dude, and he and his brother tag teamed Marilyn Monroe in Malibu. Did you know this?
I did know that.
Yeah. Isn't that's what's up? You're like the only other person that fucking knows
It's
this.
well documented.
Yes.
And there's a tape of it.
Thank you.
There's a tape?
Yes.
There's an audio tape. There's a bunch of audio tapes with him with Marilyn, right?
But he and his bro were
And the
tag
Find those audio
teaming her.
She was a sex addict, trauma survivor.
She's very traumatized. Poor borderline.
And the little girl voice of a developmental arrest and all this stuff.
She's the victim.
And that again, we started our bullshit then. That we glorified that, glamorized that. That was a sick person.
I know.
And
they
a
didn't
sad
know that
person.
back then.
And a drug addict and a sex addict.
But also, they used her in Hollywood. She had to sleep her way to get into the movies because that's what they did back then.
Ugh.
The casting couch, which they still do now.
They do?
Well, not in the comedy world. But yeah, I'm sure you fuck. Look at Harvey. He was banging every starlet.
But I thought now we've sort of moved. We've finally gotten past that.
I know.
I don't know.
I don't think. I feel like I learned something new about how awful people are.
Drew, would you like to see some of Christina's talks? She's got some videos to show you herself.
Are you
try
ready?
to find that audio if you can.
TikToks.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's Gato the Baddie, aka Baddie with the Masky, and this weekend I went to the Frida Cinema in Santa Ana for a COVID-safer movie event. This event was high filtration mask and testing required. Everyone, including staff, was required to mask up. They were super friendly, super proud of all the folks who made this happen. They also had additional free masks and goodie bags for us to take home since masks were required to be on the whole time. The theater itself was really nice and clean. There were at least 4 air purifiers, and the organizers also disinfected all the seats before we went inside. There was also 2 separate mask break rooms with air purifiers in case folks needed it. The movie was really intense, but 10 out of 10, this free event was so much fun, and I really enjoyed the movie.
So, not long ago, we would call that
mental illness.
Yeah,
OCD. It is mental
don't you
illness.
think? Because this looks like it's about a year old. Looks like
it's still 2023.
I just worry what we did to these people. It's like we did this to them.
But I'm seeing people now
still mask outside.
Not only are they masking outside, masking everywhere, and washing it, but they're kind of making it their identity. Like, look at me.
It's a talisman.
Is this like PTSD for some of these people?
No. It's in it. I haven't really constructed what it is in my head because it's so offensive to me and so troubling. And then I feel bad, like, oh, we did this to these people. Why am I so angry about this? Look, if they want to wear a mask, they have to fucking go do it. What drives me crazy is I don't like irrationality. I don't like it.
Yeah.
If you want to wear a mask, get a properly fitting N95 and don't ever take it off, ever, except when you go back home.
Yeah.
Anything else, and it's all bullshit.
It's all performance.
It's a performance. So it's a performance. Now you're talking about grandiosity, and you're telegraphing, and this is your identity that you're projecting onto the world. It's no different than so many other. I mean, you as a goth person,
yeah, you're sending messages.
Yeah.
But I was a teenager.
Right, exactly. Well, she's kind of youngish, but it's so odd.
It's an identity.
But it's just so odd, and they were congratulated for it by a certain population.
I've seen it the most every time I go to New York. New York still has a good bit of, like, you walk in a store.
That is probably PTSD though, because those guys, we did traumatize New Yorkers. I mean, for instance, the bodies piling up and do you know why there were those cooler vans for the bodies in New York City hospitals?
So
Do you know why?
No.
Because they closed down the mortuaries, so they couldn't move the bodies out as they normally did. So they had to just sit them there at the hospital, and they accumulated. Hospitals always have morgues. They always have dead bodies, and they move along every day. If you shut down the ability to do that, you got to pile them up somewhere.
Wait, can I tell you what's extra
Especially
gay?
during a pandemic, which is harming people.
Of course. What's super gay, and this is why I don't like this culture of ultra maskers. If you look at the barcode at the bottom, and you can scan that barcode to check for triggers in the film.
Wow.
Which is so fucking stupid.
Okay,
get fucked with your triggers.
Well, not only get fucked, we are harming people.
Of course.
It's been now shown without the slightest doubt that exposure is how you improve resiliency and psychiatric symptoms.
Thank you.
It's called exposure therapy. Just about anxiety, OCD, it all responds to exposure. If you isolate, you make people ill. It's the opposite of resilience. It's the opposite of autonomy. Does Tom need some exposure to something?
No, because can I tell you what I started doing? Because I have the phobia of vomiting, correct? I've been through therapy, hypnotherapy. You know what I started doing?
Watching videos.
And I love it. And now I feel better because I go, oh, that's not so bad.
Do you need somebody with you to do it?
No,
or you can do it on your
I'm not
own?
a fucking pussy. Come on, I don't need people with me.
Wow.
I don't need this.
And did you have to take it sort of small doses to begin with? Did you?
No, see, this actually. Okay, I don't like it, but I can hear it.
Yeah, you used to be absolutely
I don't like that, but I'm imagining. I have to see it. If I see it, it actually is better than the sound for me. Like a video of a man has to be a man puking, like a younger man.
Yeah,
then
and
you're
I'm
okay.
like,
Younger man.
like a youthful, not like an elderly sick person.
Then you're good with the vomit.
Yes,
Yeah.
if it's a healthy, hearty person, like a drunk puke, I'm like, oh. Like I was watching people puke on, fucking whatever the shit is that they give these hippies and the yurts and they fucking puke.
Ayahuasca.
And they have, and I was like, all right, that's cool.
Oh,
anyway,
we have
I'm
an
doing
update
it.
on Monroe. The Kennedy Monroe tapes were allegedly turned over to LAPD, then destroyed, although many witnesses attest to them having
Of
existed.
course. The Kennedys killed her, or they let her die.
She was
or
drug
whatever.
addict, died.
Yeah.
But they know he was with the Kennedy fucked her the night she died.
Yeah, but all that was what fucked her up to take more
take
drugs.
the pills.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
she had
was
just a
gorgeous.
classic drug.
I know.
And by the way, I don't know why I've gone down this rabbit hole a little bit, but I watched an interview with the pathologist that did her autopsy, and he said on the table, he was like, "Oh my God, what happened to this woman? She looks so deteriorated. She said, this is not the woman that was on the films." And things.
Really?
Yeah.
Deteriorated.
You just drugs and alcohol and just fat and just
yeah, she
a
was
mess.
fatty. She was 140 when she died. What a pig.
She's huge.
No, but I mean, she just was not what she is.
No, she was stunning.
deteriorated, and it's
Yeah.
alcohol really primarily does that. So.
I don't know. Alcohol's not really a problem.
I
Let's
know.
see this
Ask
next
Bert.
one.
He'll tell you.
Mum, what are you having for a feed later?
Oh, stop it, Samantha. We don't use that language.
Bloody Butte Day, isn't it?
Oh, stop it. You're not boycott. Behave yourself.
Do you want to come get a mani-pedi later? My dogs need doing.
Oh, my gosh, Samantha. You have never spoken like that before. Just behave.
I love the big smile. I love the big grin.
See, it's always, I guess, it is. You know, like, I love nothing more than upsetting my mother. You know,
Right.
That's 'cause he
really
hates
love
her.
it.
And you know what? We all enjoy it on your
Yeah.
behalf. We all
Yeah.
were
But
there with
it
you
is
on
universal. People love.
I hated my mom too, so I like to.
Yeah,
upset
see,
her.
my mom and I could never.
You could never do that to her.
Yeah.
She was that mean.
Oh.
She wouldn't even let you like fuck with her, and
No, she was brutal. Yeah.
Really?
Stop.
Like, what would happen if you try to like wind your mom up?
She started yelling. Just yell. She had unregulated hostility and
Really?
just
Fuck.
yelling.
see, now I wish
Yeah.
my mom and your mom were alive and they could hang out and we could see who was a bigger. Wait, is your mom dead?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
And I thank God.
Cool wish.
It's funny, you know, we lost our dog recently. And I was really broken up. It happened very fast. And I was talking to Kroll, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I see you're upset." He goes, "Just worse, your mom or your dog?" And I was like, "The dog,
dog.
by
yeah.
a big margin."
100%. Dude, I think about our dead dog, FIFO.
But that's the
all
one
the
thing, one
time.
favor our mothers did us.
Yeah.
We didn't have a big grief reaction when they passed.
No, it fucked me up, but different.
Different, yeah, different.
Not like I'm so sad. I love you, mommy.
Or I miss you, or all this stuff. Because there was nothing for us in those relationships.
No,
right?
dude, I was sadder when Top Dog, when his father passed.
Yeah.
Like, I could cry even talking about
Yeah,
him right
yeah,
now.
I know.
I love him so much.
You know what? And I didn't call you through all that, and I apologize.
Oh, fucking
because
true.
I was sort of overwhelmed.
We've been thinking about that. Talking
but
about
listen,
it.
I've been thinking about it. But I was sort of overwhelmed by it because you had hinted to me how important he was for you. And I
Yeah,
just-
he was
and I-
very important.
And I just sort of like, I don't know if I'd call him. So, but I heard you, and I
No.
can imagine what that meant.
No, yeah.
So
it
yeah.
sucks.
We don't know what it's like to lose.
And my dad, I had a pretty decent relationship with, but he gave me lots of warning. I mean, he had oh my God, so many medical problems that I kept
Really?
here it is, no, here it is, no. It's like, and then when it did, I'm like, okay, here it is.
Yeah. It's,
Finally.
Not finally.
finally.
You bitch.
Yeah. Sorry.
Christ.
Hey everyone.
Oh, this fucking
so I want
cunt.
to talk today about the elephant in the room that women don't like talking about, but we all think about: having a bulge.
A what? A bulge?
Having a bulge doesn't magically make you a man. Having a bulge doesn't negate your womanhood. A lot of us women still have our bits and pieces.
Us women.
And that's okay. So I think we really need to start changing the language and
I like the Harvard
discourse
dormitory
around
behind
this
her. That is the
issue,
Harvard dorm.
and start
right?
normalizing
I
it.
don't know, dude.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
That's an interesting thought starter.
Have you had Nikki, Joe? Oh shit, Nikki
Glazer?
No.
You're talking about Jim Norton.
Jim Norton, Nikki Norton in
Oh,
here.
yes.
Have you had
Yeah,
Nikki
I
in
know.
here?
No, but I've talked to
she's
Jim and
great.
know them. Yes.
She is
yes.
funny as
Lovely.
fuck and has a clear view of this thing.
Yeah.
Like really clear-headed about it.
Well, here's my deal: is that because I follow this person on the gram, I'm not sure that they're not trolling. us because
really?
here's why. I will say every trans person I've seen online, like
She'd be able to tell you, by the way.
they
Nikki's
grow
like-
the hair out
Yeah.
and they shave their chest at the very least.
Well,
and
the estrogen kind of
this-
gets rid of all that too.
But
The
then it's like-
this person is not on much estrogen if they're on it at all.
No.
So, but I mean, who are we to
I
say?
don't
Estrogen is not required to be trans. All it is identifying as whatever.
Whatever. I don't know,
and listen,
dude.
you do you. I'm so
Samesies.
I am just all about it. I love them all.
And I do like entertaining videos, and that was an entertaining
Yes,
video.
yes.
And that's not a good dress for her
Sure.
body type. I
How
would
dare
not
you? That's
do
a
that.
hate speech.
I
Hate
could,
speech.
I could help. Can I tell you something? If I had the time, I would help these people dress better. Oh, by
Good.
the way, this person was a former contestant on The Bachelorette. Yeah, like I would help them dress for their body type and figure out how to be a
How to
woman
better dress.
better
Yeah.
because somebody is not helping them.
Well,
this is not okay.
That's probably true. And as males, as a being male a long time, how would you develop that?
No, I know. So
sense?
they need a coach. Like you need a bridge coach,
Yeah.
someone to coach you from being a dude to being a woman, and be like, dude, this dress you look like fucking Snow White. This is too much for you. Yellow is not your color, baby. We got to shave your fucking chest. We got to get you a nice wig. That's what
Also,
I would do
this
first.
dress just highlights the kind of
Masculine
muscular
features. Yeah, the
Yes,
masculine features.
I would minimize the shoulders with like a blazer, maybe.
I'd love you to show me.
Oh, I would
How I
love
should
to
dress.
help you.
Yeah.
You're
You don't advise
hopeless.
him? You do.
I do for male attire, but we
Yeah.
haven't gone into
No,
this
not into
yet.
female
Oh,
attire.
when you're doing your
When he's
act,
transitioning.
your drag act.
To be a
Yeah.
believable lady.
You would be such a challenge.
No.
You're very masculine body
I'm
shape.
pretty.
You're the worst. You're the ugliest woman in the world.
It's so rude.
that is a challenge.
That's hate speech too.
It is
Dude,
hate
you would
speech.
be so ugly.
Stop.
I'd have to like tape your eye bags, like tape up your
Why?
eyes.
Women can have eye
Get-
bags. How dare you?
No, we can't, babe. That's filler. You got to get that
Do you
shit
think I could be a
filled.
beautiful lady?
Yes.
Oh my
Thank
God!
you.
Don't lie to him, Drew. Why are you lying?
How easy a wig would fit too.
Perfect.
Well, but your head is enormous. You're
I
an
see lots of
enormous woman.
trans women with beards these days, so that
Yeah.
doesn't strike.
I don't think
You
it's
gotta
cute.
fucking scramble this brain, figure shit out.
Could I pass as a man? Yes. I could pass as like a fae. Yeah.
You keep that shirt on, you'll be fine.
How dare you? My hands are cold, shitbag.
Okay. Okay.
Who's ready to do some Disney Halloween shopping?
Check out these ears. Check out these Loungefly Halloween bags. And check out these ears. They actually have a removable bow. Oh my God! I love Score. I didn't even know this existed. Well, this is definitely coming home with me. And this is also a new hat. And I'm gonna have to try this shirt on too.
Stitch is the star of this year's Halloween merchandise.
That shirt doesn't fit.
Check out these matching Crocs.
Okay. I'm good.
These are
Thanks.
Disney adults who like to spend.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I think there's something going on there that's
They concern me. You've been to Disneyland? Like you take
Yeah.
your kids?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's,
And,
it's a nightmare. It
yeah.
sucks.
And they're also they actually seem like they're like when they do these things, you're like, oh, there's some like real delusion going
They're
on.
retarded. Do you think she's a little retarded?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
they're stuck.
Yeah.
Right. And I like that they've found each other.
Oh God.
And that they could find their joy together in this. I mean, people have hobbies.
Let me put it to you this way. What is the Disney adult male? What the fuck is happening there?
I know.
What is that?
It all feels to me like trying to resurrect a lost past.
Yeah.
When there was
Yeah.
happiness and now there is not.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
So Drew,
A simpler time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it feels like you're departing. You really are departing from
reality.
Adulthood.
Reality,
Oh, yeah.
And then you see the people who go, oh, this is where I go. There's some people we found every day. They have a
Every day.
year-long pass, and like at
Oh,
some
no, I
point
know.
they'll go every day.
I know.
So
But can you
no kids.
But can you kind of relate to the experience of trying to recreate the
Sure,
Yes,
of course.
absolutely.
It's just that it's like everything with the human experience when it becomes excessive, that's when you all right.
There's a
an
lack of
obsession.
balance here. Yeah.
So there's a dating site just for Disney adults.
I say that's a good thing. I'm going to call that good because they are not going to find anybody else. You know what I mean? It's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
And I want them to find people. I want them to find love.
Find some love. Yeah.
I You don't want to shake them into reality a bit.
It won't happen.
It won't happen.
No, I don't
Like
think. I do. Yeah, that is the impulse, right? That's kind of like, you shut it off, we stop it, come on, let's get a job. But they probably do have some reasonably good.
But
they're probably in
hold
public.
on. You think it's a good idea for two arrested adults to get together?
I think there's nobody else going to put up with that shit, right? Except another one.
Maybe a
Or certainly
desperate.
not gratify it the same way they want to be gratified.
Hold on. What if it's a super hot female Disney adult,
Does
like
not,
a hot
does
girl?
not exist. Does not exist. You find it.
No, we saw the fucking website. It doesn't exist.
Does not exist. No.
It doesn't exist on the other gender. There's no like super cool
Yeah, there's
dude.
no Fabio male. No. They're too busy doing their thing.
Yeah, they're getting
in
pussy,
reality.
yeah.
Right.
This is the reason I only change my pad once a week. A lot of people change their pads every hour or whenever they go to the bathroom, and honestly, I think it's a waste of money because pads are super expensive and they should be free. But
They should be free.
This is why I only
Free.
change my pad once a week because I keep this
Ugh.
long, thick ass pad. It holds so much that I don't need to change it at all. I don't need to change it. It's one of those extra heavy overnight pads, and they absorb everything. Like they have good absorption. Absorption. Yeah.
Once a week, Drew.
Why did she repeat absorption?
Because she didn't say the word right. She said absorption.
Good on her.
You tell me. No.
Hygienic?
It's not hygienic.
It's got to smell.
Gotta smell from a distance. I bet there's dogs coming up to her door.
And she definitely doesn't have heavy flows. Definitely. She's a light flow.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How come?
Because she would not have clothing after a couple of
That's
days.
true.
She would be all stained up and be unable to get it out.
What about infection? I mean, dead blood.
She's not
on
putting,
your...
but she's not putting it. She's not
In her cooch.
You're right. It's just something sitting outside.
What about a yeasty? I mean, that can.
You can, but she's clearly not getting that. It doesn't affect. The vaginal ecosystem is complicated, right? Everyone's different. It's all they're all different.
Her vag is
Her
nasty.
vag is fine. No,
And
I
can
don't-
handle.
I mean, you wouldn't want to come up. I mean, if you were out on a date and that's what you came upon,
yeah.
Well, maybe that's her goal. Maybe she doesn't want to. That's a repellent.
And there's also some guy that really likes that too.
There's some
We
guy out
know.
there that loves
I would not have believed that were it not for the education I've had here at your mom's house.
Thank you.
And I've
tried to show you
But
things.
Drew,
Thank you.
can you just do a public service announcement?
Yes,
and
don't do that. Change regularly. I saw toxic shock like crazy back in the 80s.
And that's from tampons that are not
Tampons.
taken out.
Get a couple of heavy videos to
Hold
show
on.
them, you know?
Wait, hold on. Tell women how long can they leave a tampon in?
I mean, it depends on your flow and stuff. You don't want to leave it all day if you can possibly avoid
All day
that.
meaning 24 hours, even
Yeah,
12 hours.
yeah.
It's like 4 to
4 to 8.
Yes.
And again, if you're a heavy flow, you want to change frequently and appropriately.
Just change 'em.
But if they get stuck up there all the time. Maybe I need to enlighten you guys about this.
Not in my puss.
So if you
Too loose,
wonder
goose.
if it's up there or not, it probably is. And do some work. You have to squat down and push hard and put your hand up there. You have to look
Yeah.
really fish
Just
around
put
because
your hand
those
in
left
there.
behind are the ones that do the damage.
Those child left behind.
Us non-monogamous people are incredibly diverse.
What kind of people?
Hi, we're
Non-monogamous.
Decolonizing Love. I'm Millie, a Kenyan writer who is solo polyamorous, a relationship anarchist, non-binary, gender fluid, and pansexual. And I live
Holy
in Toronto,
shit, that's a
Canada
lot.
with my nested partner.
And hi, I'm Nick. I work in healthcare and I'm from Quebec. I'm an egalitarian polyamorous, straight, and cisgender.
No, you're
This
not
week
straight.
Of visibility
You're not
for
straight.
non-monogamy, we're joining content creators from across the globe
Definitely
to
not
celebrate
straight.
and showcase our unique and varied identities.
I'm Sarah. I'm cis,
No,
female,
you're not.
straight, black
No,
and
you're
Jewish.
not.
Live in Berlin, but I'm from New York, and I've been non-monogamous for a decade. Let's get visible.
Hi, my name is Leanne. I'm a polyamory educator and trainee sex therapist based in Bristol, UK, but I'm originally from Hong Kong. I identify as bisexual, agender, and polyamorous.
That's cool.
What up, fam? It's your girl, Avita Lavita Loca
Whoa, I
Swears.
like her.
I am a social worker here in New Jersey
Yes,
in the
you
United
are.
States. I identify as Black AF,
Nice.
Queer AF, and non-monogamous
I like her the
AF,
best.
And my pronouns are she, her, alien, they.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hi,
Yeah.
I am Roy Graff from Open Relating. I'm a relationship coach and counselor from London, UK, and I'm
He gives you the most
polyamorous,
creeps, right? Yeah.
Mostly straight, cis man. Cheers.
Mostly straight.
Hi, I'm
How
Laura.
fucking long
I'm a
is
solo
this thing?
polyamorous relationship anarchist.
She's an
I'm an
anarchist.
author, educator,
Jesus
and mother.
Christ.
I'm American and Brazilian.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
So
What's a relationship anarchist?
I guess fucking up
it?
relationships.
But yet they're still in relationship with each other.
And I just want to know the history,
Makes
the
no
upbringing
sense.
history. It isn't good for them. Whatever. I'm not. Look, whatever.
I do like her jacket. It's good.
If people want to do whatever, I'm all in. I don't understand the applies to anarchist principle type of relation. Okay. I just don't understand the need to declare.
Yeah.
But let's declare each of ours just so we see if we can do it.
Hold on. Relationship
You know what I mean?
anarchy.
Yeah. And does it fit with who we're actually doing?
Right.
Right?
Sure.
You and I are relationship anarchists. I know it. In our
Anarchists, for
heart.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Hold on, but
And-
relationship anarchy, it's based on the idea that relationships should be free of rules that aren't
See?
agreed upon
I told you.
by all parties
I
involved.
told you.
Free of the
So you
aren't,
fuck
meaning
people
they
up,
are.
it's on you.
It's on you, yeah.
See, that's Tom and I.
Sounds
I like
really
it. We don't care about who we fuck,
complicated.
who we hurt, who we harm, how we harm them, because we're anarchists, man.
They
We're
don't give
into
a
it.
fuck about shit.
Don't
Neither is this
fuck
guy.
about it. They just like to fuck.
I've been single for almost 10 years. What about you?
He needs to join that other group.
Yeah.
The relationship anarchists and the people that don't give a fuck, because
That's true. He should.
Yes.
Then he'll get laid, at
right.
least.
And look, if people want to do that,
Yeah.
Is it good to be out of relationships for that long?
Is it good to be out of relationships for that? You mean so like this guy?
Yeah.
No, not to be alone. That's alone. But the other guys are alone too in their own weird way, right?
Right. Interesting.
And so the question is it good never to be intimate? That's the question. Because to be intimate, you have to have stability and trust and safety and all these things that people have to have.
Right.
If you're going to be intimate, if you feel intimacy is somehow dangerous or not a part of your life, we used to call that an intimacy disorder, and we used to call this other stuff sex addiction.
Yeah.
Until it makes you not happy.
Then
It's why I approach Bert too, right? What I always tell you, like he's gonna have to find it on his own. Eventually, he will get to a point where he wants to change, but we can't make him change.
Right?
It doesn't last forever. Imagine those people. Imagine some of those people at age 75.
Yeah. Like imagine Bert at 75.
Oh, well, he won't be there.
I don't think
He
so.
won't be around.
I don't think so either.
So, but these people will be, and they'll be kind of alone with and they won't know necessarily how to be intimate or how to be in a relationship or what they're worth or not, or maybe they will. I don't know, but up to them.
Or they'll find Jesus and.
Well, now, why do you say that? Because that's interesting.
Because I know people that, you live it hard in your 20s, and then you wake up sometime in your 30s, and you go, that wasn't for me. This isn't a long-term thing.
It feels empty.
So, do you have something really cool to show him or no?
We haven't seen really cool stuff yet.
Why this insistence on everybody knowing what makes you come and how you fuck? It's so weird.
It is so weird.
Why do we have to know?
Well, I mean, why? Part of me goes, God, when I hear how gay men used to have to suffer and hide and get arrested and beaten, all this crazy shit, I feel like, okay, I get why the men that went through that have to say, hey, now it's my turn to tell you what I'm doing. The actual guys that, like George Takei, that experienced that stuff, I want you on every mountaintop talking about who you are now and what you had to go through. But the young men that grow up now, why do we have to know everything?
I don't know. Are people beating
part
up
of it is I think
polyamorous
people. I'll
Like,
tell you what I think when people do that.
No one cares.
They're waiting. They're anticipating a reaction.
Yeah.
But what they are really hoping for, and they don't say this, is that it will elicit some type of arousal reaction to somebody. In other words, they say, "This is what makes me come," and there's a part of the brain that goes, "Someone's going to go, oh, cool." Like
I'll help you with that.
I think that's
so.
What
It's
men
a
are doing.
dating technique.
I think it is, and it's disguised.
Yeah,
people disguise.
That
those
men
things.
will do. Yeah, men will do anything.
Yeah.
But what about the women that have to, like the one in the food cabinet there? What is she?
that's more of like, I'm an independent woman. I'm my own person.
Yeah.
I'm a
It's feminism.
feminist.
It's feminism.
Blah,
What's
blah,
up,
blah.
guys? Look at this nice, sparkly glitter polo shirt. I got it in red. Look, see.
Yeah. He went through some
you
shit
can get it in
in
the
the
TikTok
60s.
shop. They have actually 6
Fan.
colors
shop?
He's
and
got a
up to
fan.
3XL. You should get one and get one right now.
Right now.
I mean, it's comfy
There you go.
and sparkly.
It is.
And it's not heavy.
No, it's not.
Imagine being with white lights spinning like your own
He's
personal
got the
disco
fan. He's got
ball.
everything going. Very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
All
for
right.
God, imagine
showing
that guy
us
at 22.
Ah,
Yeah, cool.
very cool.
Yeah, but I think I prefer the couple in the food closet.
Really?
Yeah, Yeah.
Interesting.
Because at least they're getting laid.
Anything? There you go. Drew.
Oh my God.
So
what
he's
is he-
doing lat work. See?
I see he's pulling in, doing pull-ins.
But look where it's.
But what's coming up? What's going in?
It's
somebody going in his ass.
Yeah, see, it's protruding out of his abdomen. See how?
Is that his colon? Wait a minute. Wait.
So the device is hooked up.
So he does pull.
He does the pull in. He gets the lap pull in.
What's the matter, Christina?
And then
I forgot about this clip. And now
the dildo
is going. Is it like it's like glued to
it's
the
mounted to it,
mounted.
and then it's protruding out of his abdomen. Go ahead and hit play again. Look at
his stomach. Watch his stomach.
Oh, there it is.
There
I
it
missed that part. That's a big dildo.
It's really big.
Yeah.
That can't be good for your intestines or your.
No, and see, in order to even do that, he's having to. I don't like that.
It could be hurting a little.
I mean, remember what was that dude that got
the horse?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Hands. Mr. Hands. That's
Rest in
you
peace.
perforate the colon, no problem.
You can, yeah.
problem.
And you're dead.
And
You
you
are
died.
dead.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going back. Now, isn't this the stuff I was talking about you did when you did the live thing with Rogan?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
yeah, this was
yeah.
it. This was the actual video that made my wife's tits hurt, she said.
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard at her
Yeah.
having a reaction to that.
Yeah.
And that is complete. I just see surgery when I see that.
Yeah, of
I just
course.
See you need surgery.
Yikes,
You're going to need
mommy.
surgery.
Yikes, mommy.
But good on you, whatever you're into.
Whatever you're into.
No.
All right.
Yikes,
Not
mom.
if it-
People screaming
Not if it
in
hurts
the
you.
studio.
Oh, there's people screaming in the studio out there. Oh, it's the
Oh, they've
feed is
never
going-
seen this
no,
before?
No, young.
Anything else?
Yes.
Listen.
You can take this down. Like,
even
I
in
don't
the
need
state
to
of
see-
Texas, whoever.
He's got some warts.
Is that warts?
Yeah.
That's what that looks like. That's not good. That could even be syphilis too, by the way. Sometimes syphilis does shit like that. Yeah, no. See, the boys presented me all this stuff.
Oh, they did?
long ago.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I've been exposed to all this. It's called sounding.
Yeah.
That's called sounding. Uh-oh. What happened?
He held a fire.
Oh, his hand's blown
Yeah,
out.
blew his hand off.
Yeah.
He was probably drinking. Yeah,
He's
drunk
drinking.
as shit. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's all right.
He's cool.
He's okay.
Okay. All I can think about is how do I make sure my sons never do this
Oh,
shit?
boy.
This one you got to watch. This
I
is
don't want
interesting.
it. I don't want this anymore.
Hold on, let him do
What's
this.
he putting in his eye?
This
Why is he
a doctor.
injecting this?
Just to
be cool?
Yeah.
Or is he... Tom Arnold told me an interesting story about him.
He's telling you how to do this at home.
Yeah, but what's he...
Ay, ay, ay.
But why is he doing it?
Well,
do we know?
Is there more of that one? Yeah. Oh, he's got that like growth.
And he wants
happening.
to... And what he wants to...
I think he's just trying to
drain it?
Mm-hmm.
I think he caused that by putting the needle in before. Wish I spoke some Russian. Do you speak any Russian?
No. I'm excited to come back to Atlantic City this June. I'll be at the Hard Rock Live at the Arena on Friday, June 20th and Saturday, June 21st. Pre-sale tickets are live now with the code TOMMY, T-O-M-M-Y. The rest of my UK tour dates are also this week. I'll be in London tomorrow, Nottingham and Cardiff this weekend. Get your tickets at tomsquare.com/tour. Thank you, and I'll see you guys there.
Welcome to your mom's house.
I mean, I really did first see you sitting at the stoop outside the Cat Club. That is the first time I saw you. And I really
You
did.
remember. You do remember that story.
Oh, yeah. Of course I remember that. Yeah.
You always say I look like a hooker, but I didn't really look like a hooker.
It's not that you look like one. It's that I thought you were one. You had on fishnets, knee-high boots. You were smoking a cigarette. You were kind of like, I've been out here. I've been working. What's
Did
going on?
not say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you go, but you knew that I was dating a guy.
No, I didn't know right away, obviously. I was trying to I was like, she's cute, playing it cool.
Yeah.
Right? And then
Can I talk to you for a second?
I was like, let me holler at you for a second. And then, yeah, I just remember, I probably didn't figure, I can't remember exactly. I didn't find out that night, but it's one of those things where,
Yeah.
after we met,
Through the grapevine.
kind of either heard it through the grapevine or you go to, I don't know, do spots and you're like, oh, what's going on with her? And then somebody mentioned. Yeah. And I always had that thing too, where it's like, if somebody's seeing someone, you're just like, okay,
You're done.
Yeah, you just accept. So it actually probably made us more like just coworkers, right? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
It forced you to get to see me as a person, not just blonde hair and tits a little bit.
Right.
then-
And I always feel like that's so, like, I hate honestly seeing women as people.
Yeah.
Because I've never really thought of them that way.
Well, they're kind of stupid, right?
Yeah. And also it's like,
Yeah.
you guys were kind of made for one thing and one thing only, I feel
What's
like.
that?
I think it's pretty obvious.
I think three cooking, cleaning. And
Those are, I'm not really
folding
one of those
laundry.
guys that's like, you got to clean for, you got, like, I don't.
I know
It's nice
that.
that you do, but like, it's really just be a jizz receptacle, you know?
That's your number one priority. I do know this about you.
Yeah.
Coming and eating are your priorities.
Yeah. And I'll figure out the eating on my own. So the main thing is, what's that tit stitch like and what that mouth do. So
Well, I did, when I met you, I had the best pair of tits. I had such good tits because I wasn't like fat. I didn't have kids. They were so good when we
No, your
met.
tits were
You
out of
got my tits at prime titty time.
it's primetime tits for sure.
And then kids, cancer. But guess what? In August, I'm going to have my deep flap. They're going to reconstruct my tits out of my belly fat. I'm going to have a tummy tuck and new tits. You can choose. We
What do
can
you
sit
think-
down and choose the
what
tits
do
of
you
our
think
dreams.
I'm dreaming about when I go to sleep at night.
These new
Just like
tits?
tits.
Stupid.
No, but I.
So fucking stupid, huh?
Yeah, I guess I should probably. There's people watching who don't know, who are like, what the fuck is going on with this guy's face?
They get so upset.
They get so
They get
upset.
so bummed out when you're shaved.
I know.
Like I was looking at a picture I posted of us on Instagram, and they're just all the comments are like Tom's face.
It's offensive.
I know.
It's honestly offensive
So
to me.
hurtful.
Yeah, it's like
So hurtful.
Come on, it's not that bad. So what happened was we did a live show, YMH Live 10. At this point, it's 2 weeks ago. So if you saw last week's show, that was actually before we recorded. So it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was, and I don't think I'm exaggerating, not only the most fun for us, but I think clearly the best live show we've ever done.
Hands down the best.
It was fucking awesome.
Everything went so perfectly. The comedy, the sketches were bangers. Dan Soder, perfect guest.
The best.
Couldn't have been better. You, by the way, were the belle of the ball.
Yes.
We all know Tom was Robert Smith of The Cure, and I could not take
that's
my
why.
eyes off of
if,
you.
If you're not aware of what happened, if you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's that I committed to the idea of being your fantasy.
It was amazing.
On the live show,
I loved
who
it.
is Robert Smith of The Cure.
God, you looked so good. I
that's
couldn't
why my
stop
face
staring
is
at him.
shaved.
Look how happy I am. I loved it. You know what the best part is? We were getting ready for the show, and you were talking to the team,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Oh my God, Robert Smith's here!" Like I loved it. You looked so good. Look how bummed out you are too. It's so good.
I was trying to be his,
Yeah.
depressed, regular
Yeah, yeah.
kind of.
Oh my
guy.
God, Robert Smith! Are you so happy to be inducted in the Hall of Fame?
Not as excited as you, apparently.
So good.
He said later that he felt bad about that.
Did he?
Yeah, he said that he didn't realize he was being video recorded, so he was just kind of like, and he was like, he felt bad that,
Oh.
that it was like seen as really shitty to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he felt bad.
Yeah, I think he's a decent dude. I've
Yeah.
never heard anything bad about Robert Smith.
Yeah.
Never. He likes being a musician. They have a good band.
I don't know anything about him.
I do. I know a lot. He's been married to the same woman, Mary Poole, since they were like 20-something years old.
Mm-hmm.
They live in Sussex, or he's from Sussex. Oh, there we are. Tommy Scissorhands. Look at me. I love it. It
Yeah,
was
well,
so
we'll get
good.
into all this. It really was it was the best, dude. We've done 10 YMH Lives, which is also a huge accomplishment.
Yeah.
It
really is.
But it'd been a while and really wanted to do another one because it's just so much fun. This one had like everything at a 10. And that's why, and I think for me, primarily the thing that makes it you go, this was so great, it's that the pre-recorded bits were such bangers. Like they really were. Charo with Alexis Fox on doing introducing the
Amazing.
OnlyFans was amazing. Cheryl had no idea that the things that were there were the things that they were. And then I just can't say enough about it. The Tony John's dating
my God.
Bachelor kind of show that we did, unbelievable.
Well, you guys don't even realize how crazy that was filming it with him. I wish we could show the hours of footage of him being a lunatic. And then don't forget, live on the show, Alexis Fox.
I know
it's crazy.
And that was magical. That was a magical. I mean, I feel like that's what took it over the top.
That was fucking insane.
If that had not happened, I still think it was just
amazing,
incredible. But that took it to a whole other level. That Alexis was watching, heard us talking to Tony Johns about his desire to enter the adult industry, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'll." She was like, "I'll do it." It was just insane,
magical. And I broke my sobriety. I haven't had alcohol in 90 days. I had to drink during the heavy segment. That's how good that segment was. Oh, look at them.
She loves Alexis.
Oh yeah, who doesn't though? She's so sweet.
Oh my God!
Oh, the Whistler.
Ralph the Whistler. He had multiple whistling bits, and then his off mic stuff, talking about storming the Capitol and there's nowhere to piss, and just crazy conspiracy shit. It was unbelievable, dude.
Yeah.
And then of course his whistling is just
that's phenomenal.
There's nobody better. And then we played our short film for her.
Yep.
That people really responded to as a touching tribute to my father.
Yep.
And then
Danielle Pineda.
Danielle Pineda was in that. Ryan Sickler was in that. Yeah.
There she is.
There she is.
Gosh, she's so thoroughly talented. It's upsetting.
When you so I've made multiple shorts. When you get real actors, serious actors, in something, it actually makes you realize, oh, this is why in features, when you go, why are movie stars paid so much? You're oh, they elevate the thing so much. Our silly little idea just takes on a whole new thing when you have a really good actor in it.
Well, she's got to say some absurd lines.
Yeah.
And deliver them
commit.
Sincerely. It's very hard. So it's a fine line she has to walk to make it believable and funny and everything. It's really, she's
she can do it all.
She's amazing.
She's coming. She has a big movie coming out, I think, next month or this month.
Yeah, it was just bangers, dude.
The Accountant too. Yeah,
Oh,
she's going to be in The Accountant too.
Just bangers. This YMH, you and I were buzzing for days after we recorded YMH Live.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep that night. I was so jazzed about how it all went.
Yeah. It was.
Oh my God. And Soder was perfect. Will Blunderfield did his thing. Duncan Trussell, our own Tanner in the.
Tanner.
That's so good.
There's Duncan and Tanner pissing together in a cup.
God damn.
Yeah, the Will Blunderfield thing was amazing.
Everything. Oh, there we are watching
the Heavy. Not really watching the Heavy. Yeah, Dan was down. It got to him. He was like, I'm fine. This is good. And then he was like, oh, God. We'll get to that. We'll get to those in a second. Why don't we open the show and then we'll get to our favorite
so much to talk
clips
about.
from that. Okay. Here you go.
We were in bed, and I guess, I'll just be honest with you, I buried my face in her vagina.
Okay.
She didn't shave, and that's what I wanted, and I basically sucked this woman's pussy for an hour and a half. An hour and a half.
Okay.
And I loved every fucking minute of it.
Yeah.
And her butt, I didn't let nothing go.
Yeah.
And of course, she did the same to me, and of course, I had a hard time getting hard.
Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina
hilarious.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Meow, 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 meow.
You know that
What?
Rogan texts me almost every day.
Yeah.
And there's no words. It's always just somebody dying.
That's the best. That's real friendship.
I
by
know.
the way.
We don't like sometimes we have back and forth
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
But
Seldom.
95% of the time it's links.
I know. He and I have the same relationship. We send each other TikToks and various clips.
Let's see what today's is. I'm
He's-
trying to see.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That's how I knew that Joe was thinking of me when I was sick.
Mhm.
Can I talk to you for a
Yeah.
second? He would send me like all these cancer memes. It was really like cancer articles and stuff. He's very thoughtful. He's
Yep.
very sweet. And then he'd send me funny shit
It's really like
of like, you know, transitioning people. and
it is the mark of a friendship.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. He and I, we send each other, yeah, ridiculous shit.
It's usually just somebody dying.
Not with me. They
Yeah.
don't. Nobody sends me death. I'm into like the gender people, you know, like pronoun people being
Yeah.
ridiculous. That's our jam.
Our videos are usually either a street fight that ends up with head trauma, shootings, stabbings, war videos, trains hitting cars, people.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, explosions.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, a lot of stuff like that. It's pretty.
It's a real friendship.
Real friendship.
Real friendship. True Work is hell bent on creating the most technical, high performance workwear in the world. The True Work story begins in the Colorado mountains, where a trade worker knew there had to be a better solution than the wet, heavy gear that was weighing him down. True Work was born. Every True Work product is engineered for maximum comfort, protection, and efficiency with minimum bulk or extra weight. Denim and cotton canvas haven't changed much for over 200 years. True Work upgrades traditional classics by using the same fabrics worn by elite outdoor athletes. It's soft, stretchy, sweat-wicking soft shell work pants are a major upgrade over wet, heavy jeans. Wind and waterproof shells use intelligently placed insulation for streamlined warmth that lets you stay mobile and agile. In fact, our own Josh Zolo wears his True Work pants when we're shooting, and he says he loves the pockets. I couldn't agree more. Why don't they make everything like True Work pants with plenty of pockets? Upgrade to True Work for a major change in the way you work. True Work helps you be your best when your best matters most. Check out the full lineup and get 15% off your first order at truework.com/YMH. That's 15% off at TRUEWERK.com/YMH. When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Gymshark or Mattel, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing, but an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business making, selling, and for shoppers buying. Simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet, and the not-so-secret secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Gymshark or Mattel uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/momshouse, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/momshouse to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/momshouse. Why does this man say, he's like, of course I couldn't get hard?
And it
Like,
cuts off.
That's it?
That's
We
why I
don't
was
know.
like, oh, there's obviously more to this video.
Yeah, explain yourself, sir.
Yeah.
Why of course? He seemed pretty jazzed. Was he
he was-
hard for an hour and a half?
Sucked this
before?
woman's pussy for an hour and a half.
Was he hard for too long, maybe?
don't know.
And I loved every fucking minute of it.
There's more to this video.
No.
Yeah. Do we know where it is?
Let me see if I can pull up the original.
Okay.
By the way, see how he decorates his apartment? This is how I decorated our
Decorates.
first house.
Yeah, of course.
Remember?
This is how everyone's apartment looks when you're like out of college, except he's 67. It's crazy. He's just got
Yeah.
work shit and mail on a desk.
Yeah.
And
This is
then
how I decorate,
a
though.
couple boxes. Yeah, though I think he strums a guitar. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You should put something up there.
Something up there. You need
Something.
artwork. It really helps the vibe.
Okay, so here's
Guys, buy my lipsticks before we move any further.
Okay.
I'd like to plug it. Robert Smith was wearing the perfect red on YMH Live 10 because it is indeed the most perfect shade. I'm wearing it today. I have Atomic Red, Madison, and Berlin. Buy them all. ChristinaP.com.
This was the favorite thing that I always have said I love about the live show is getting. My favorite thing about the heavy segment is not the heavy segment. It's watching people watch the heavy segment.
Same.
So whenever we play the heavy segment, we get these videos that get sent in of reactions of people who are doing like watch parties and stuff.
I've never done a YMH Live before, and I've only heard the lore of the heavy segment. And I'm excited to finally see it because I don't think it's gonna get me.
Oh.
No, please. Please, no!
That was the worst one.
That was bad.
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna pass out.
That was gnarly,
That
dude.
was a guy's ankle literally snapping off of his leg.
That
like it just
completely
came
torn,
right off.
skin and everything. That was insanity. Which was actually it wasn't even in our heavy bank of clips. It was in our other bank.
That was like a sorbet.
Yeah, it was supposed to cleanse the palate
From
as we
genital
moved on.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, makeout.
It's chunky.
It's
oh my god. I can't.
That's the best.
This is awful.
I love this stuff, man.
Yeah.
I love people with pillows and blankets over their eyes. I'm this guy.
I wasn't done. You're listening. Why are you fucking done?
I love it, dude. I love it. Look at her face.
Poop. Poop. It's poop. It's poop. She's eating the poop. You. Ah! You. Ew, dude. Ew,
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's so gnarly.
Look at her
the
cat.
cat is like, what? What is it?
Oh, it's so
Fuck,
bad.
dude.
And then even here in the office, the live show was streaming into the conference room, which had like 20 people in it. And Alan was like, I have to watch it. Like he told him he had to watch it.
So upset.
That's Alan in ad sales. Ryan's got his hoodie over his eyes.
Leanna. Chris
There's
Lars.
Chris. Everybody was just mortified.
So
But that's the fun. I mean, how do you not have fun with that? Aren't you enjoying watching that? That's the best part.
Yeah, I mean, look, the reason we do these live shows is because we can't play the good stuff on YouTube. They flag everything.
And it's also to
It
bring people
sucks.
together, bring communities together. How does that not make you want to have a watch party where you set up a camera and record your friends? It's the most fun. So anyway, huge thanks to all of you and also to the YMH staff, the crew for making that. You guys did an amazing job, each and every one of you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Super,
really.
super
Truly
proud of you.
amazing work, kids.
It was so good. And
Those
shout out to Connor Galvin, too,
heavy clips were outstanding.
who worked with us writing stuff.
Oh, yeah. What a great time. Oh, so babe, the clip is getting laid for the first time in almost 30 years.
Oh, that's why. And that's why he
Wow.
was. Okay.
Now it makes
Now it makes sense why he was shit. Because I was like, why are you uploading this, bro?
Getting laid for the first time?
Okay.
Vagina, she didn't shave, and that's what I wanted. And I basically sucked this woman's pussy for an hour and a half.
Well, it's 30 years.
Yeah.
An hour and a half.
He felt the need to document.
And I loved every fucking minute of it.
Sure, man. Congratulations.
But I mean, I didn't let nothing go.
Right.
Yeah, we got it.
And of course, she did the same to me.
Yeah.
And of course, I had a hard time getting hard, and she didn't. She understood, but I made up for it orally.
Jesus.
So I'm in this bed with this attractive woman, clean, don't have a scar on her, don't smoke, and she, it was just enjoyable. She was there to serve me.
Ooh.
She came there and she said, I want to do everything that you want me to do. She said, I want to do everything, and she did anything that you can think of, every sex act imaginable.
You can't believe
a
woman.
Think about it, rimming, every fantasy I'd ever seen on porn. And she loved every bit of it, and she basically orgasmed I don't know how many times on my face.
Yeah. Sure. Tight.
I can't believe I'm telling this video, but this is what happened to me on December the 30th. I'll check my calendar again.
Yeah. Day before New Year's.
December the 30th was just 5 days ago, 5 nights ago.
Oh, it's fresh in his mind.
And
so straight-faced, though. No joy.
We went at it for an hour and a half. Couldn't have intercourse because of my problem, erectile problem.
Oh.
But she was satisfied. I was satisfied. I mean, we laid in bed for a few minutes, and then she went to the restroom and came back. She started putting her clothes on, so I knew she was ready to go. I mean, she had driven, even though I drove the greater distance, I drove 85 miles, but she still says she had to drive an hour, which I don't understand because Alpharetta was supposed to only be 30 miles away. But she came an hour. Can you imagine a woman, a 54-year-old woman driving an hour to see me in a motel, to suck my you-know-what, and let me eat her pussy for an hour and a half.
Like you already broke the you-know-what barrier.
And I loved every minute of it. And I was just as horny when she left as before she came, but I didn't care.
Yeah.
That I was horny. I mean, in fact, I had met a woman who satisfied me. I mean,
I can't. I got it.
I like that the title of this, Getting Laid for the First Time in Almost 30 Years. Thoughts on Alan Roger Curry restarting my channel. So this is what motivated him to, I guess, get a channel up and going again.
Well, he's got 701 subscribers. That's nothing to sneeze at. They're all eager to know. Love left me forever. Oy vey.
Oh, shit. Quitting the Postal Service.
Oh, my God. This
Okay.
guy. But this still is more entertaining than anything on television.
Oh, that was awesome. I mean, that was an amazing police wellness check.
I like this. Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Fascinating.
Clean anger. What the fuck is going on with this channel? Can we please do a dive on this guy at some point? Yeah, please
It's
flag
too
that.
good.
Make that somebody's mission.
This could be the next cool guy on the wall.
It could be.
We
It
don't
was
know.
very cool. I mean, the video itself was vintage cool. It was very cool.
He shares this. I mean, I can't.
You know what else is
believe-
cool that I haven't had the chance to share on this show? I saw this a while ago. I had never seen this clip.
Well, they said I had to take a steamer.
Hulk
before I get out
Hogan
of here.
is taking a shit.
So I've just unleashed a major toxic.
Fuck yeah. Go for it, Hogan.
I think the paint's starting to come off the walls.
I don't know the story behind
I don't
this,
know, but I like
it's
it.
very cool. Yeah.
I want to watch him shit.
Taking a steamer.
That's cool.
Yeah, we don't have much info on it,
Nah,
unfortunately.
you don't need much. I feel like
I think we get it.
I get it, yeah.
It's just most people, sort of like the last guy, you don't have to upload this, right?
No.
Like, you can just take your heater, but
you can make choices and keep stuff private. Going online without ExpressVPN is like leaving your kids with the nearest stranger while you go to the restroom. They're probably not a kidnapper or serial killer, but why would you ever take the risk? Connecting to unencrypted networks at cafes, hotels, or airports puts your data at risk. Hackers can easily steal passwords, bank logins, and credit card details, even with cheap tools. Stolen data sells for up to $1,000 on the dark web. ExpressVPN encrypts your connection, keeping your information secure from prying eyes. It's super easy to use. All you have to do is fire up the app, and with one click, you're protected. And for U.S. customers, ExpressVPN comes with Identity Defender, which is a new suite of tools that removes your data from data brokers, alerts you when your data appears on the dark web, and insures you against data theft for up to $1 million. We all use ExpressVPN here in Texas. I mean, why go unprotected online? It's just silly. Secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/YMH. That's expressvpn.com/YMH to find out how you can get up to 4 extra months free. expressvpn.com/YMH. Hoops fans, the most exciting month in college basketball is here, with underdogs ready to fight their way to the top and established teams defending their titles. This is the time to lock in your picks with my partners at DraftKings. Right now, they are offering all new customers $200 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. Download the DraftKings app now, sign up using code MOM, and bet the unexpected. The crown is yours. Stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Pick 6 and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code MOM and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code MOM only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. New customers only. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Tom, I'd
Yes.
like to share something very important to me. And look, there's a few highlights in my career, I would say.
Yes.
Yes, getting on Netflix is pretty exciting as a stand-up
Yes.
comedian. Working on various television shows. I think the highlight of my career so far has been getting in the National Enquirer.
Yes.
For the
Garth
Garth Brooks
story,
stuff. And I just want to shout out Daily Mail UK. You guys know I'm a huge Anglophile.
Mm-hmm.
Put out a post about a TikTok I did on Meghan Markle's new show.
Is that in here? Do I have that or you have
I
it?
am so excited. Netflix comedian Christina Pajitsky gives scathing review of Meghan Markle's new cookery show, telling fans she's no Martha fucking Stewart. You better believe it. Oh, they're posting.
All right, I'm watching the new Meghan Markle.
Wow.
You don't have to-
I'm sorry, Meghan Sussex cooking show, craft show. I don't know what
Nice
the
lipstick.
show is.
Thanks,
On
it's
Netflix.
perfect red.
Is inauthentic. Is not fun. Is that a reason to hate it? No, it's not. I think I don't like that. She's. Here's what it is. When Martha Stewart came out with her, how homekeeping type shows back in the 90s or the 80s or whatever, I remember women being like, yeah, right. Like, who's at home making their own beeswax candles? Yeah, right. Who's making their own croutons from scratch? Well, you know who was? Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart was, because that's who she was. That's who she is. She was doing all this crafty stuff even when the cameras weren't rolling.
That's a good point, and that is probably one of the main criticisms of Meghan is that people find it to be inauthentic.
I'll tell you something
And
else.
scroll down.
Oh, it's fantastic.
You got a whole.
They wrote such a
write-up.
complimentary article, and by the way, I'm so thrilled to be in the UK news because, let me tell you, my love of the royal family.
Yeah.
I
Authentic.
It's authentic. I read books about these people. I'm interested. I'm not a British citizen, so I don't have the same relationship the Brits do to their monarchy.
Yeah.
But I'm fascinated by their system that's
Yeah.
existed for hundreds and hundreds of years. And I've read books about Meghan Markle. Had a lot of time when I had breast cancer.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about her.
Yeah.
Can I tell you?
Please.
I've read books that are pro-Meghan and books that are pro-monarchy. Here's what I've deduced about her, because I don't go after people lightly. I really don't.
Yeah.
I do it for a reason. This Meghan Markle is beautiful, stylish, manipulative. She's a fame-seeking, money-seeking succubus, right? And here's the problem, which is fine, by the way, because Hollywood is full of succubus. The problem is there's no talent.
Yeah,
You understand?
that'll catch
You
up
need
to you.
you need to do. There needs to be an exchange, and what she used was the royal family. She tried to take down an establishment that's long revered, long existing, and it's not cool. Now, you could say that in America, there's talentless fucks like the Kardashians, right? But
Yeah.
you know what they give? Tits, ass. They give us a reality show where they show us their bad relationships and their dad who became a woman and all that stuff. That's still entertaining. She's pretending to be perfect and using the Sussex name. Now, Harry H, she calls him H, not Harry, H, is not without fault too, because he wants out of that goddamn family, right?
Right.
So he did the chicken shit move. Instead of saying to daddy and granny, I don't want to be in the family, he married a bitch, and then she takes the fall for this. You understand?
Yes.
But she is a big phony. She just wants fame and money and celebrity, but she doesn't want to do anything for it.
I gotta
That's
tell
the
you,
problem. That's the problem.
I don't think this is going to help you get invited to Buckingham Palace.
Hey, I'm Team Middleton. Team Middleton all day long. They get the. She knew the rules going into this family. Give me a break. She pretends like, oh, I didn't know. Yes, you did, bitch. Yes,
So
you did.
Kate and William, right?
Yeah.
They're there. They're the ones that are going to.
They're holding it
They're
down.
still in good
Yeah.
graces, obviously. They're the royal couple now.
Yes.
Because aren't Harry and Meghan not even considered royals
So
anymore?
here's the deal, man. So here's what happened. They went to the Queen when the Queen was alive and said, we kind of want to do like a halfway royal thing. You know, maybe we do some duties, but not all. But that's not how they work, the royals. Either you're a working royal, or you're out. The reason being, the taxpayers fund this stuff, okay? So there's you can't do your side businesses and make money and be a working royal, because working royals do good for the public. Their whole thing is like showing up at a hospital
weren't they
opening.
ousted?
So what happened is the Queen basically was like, no, this is not how this works. You're either in or out. What are you going to do? We're out. Okay, see you later. So they pull their security because they're not working royals. Why should the taxpayers fund their security?
Yeah.
He's got enough money from Princess Diana's trust. He can pay for his own security. And then Meghan, this is totally shameless. This is why I don't like her too. Just from a human level, you're in this new family. You don't like your in-laws. Okay, fine. Don't go on Oprah Winfrey and say, oh, my in-laws are racist, they're bad people, everybody hates me, and do the sobbing story. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
She put them on blast to make herself a name. It's disgusting, and I think it's really gross.
Well, I don't think it worked either. Most people don't feel like they like her more.
No sympathy for her, because she was claiming racism when she was, the tabloids are racist. It's like, I don't see that. The Queen wanted her. They even fast-tracked her getting married in Westminster Abbey because they liked her.
Revoked the security. Did they revoke titles too? Aren't they?
So that's the thing. So I think, I'm not sure about the title business, because I thought they would.
Can you see that? Can you look?
So she says, she's
if
talking
the
to Mindy
title still
Kaling,
remains?
and she goes, I'm Meghan Sussex. You know I'm Meghan Sussex. So she gets to keep the title, I'm guessing. But you can't say you're a Sussex and carry title while you're not a working royal. It's like, dude.
So it says the royal. I don't know when this was printed.
Go up. When is this? Royal family prepared to sanction removal of Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex titles amid new bombshells. When is this printed?
This was last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have pivoted away from publicity speaking about the royal family for over the last year. The royal family are prepared to sanction the removal of Prince Harry and Meghan's Sussex titles if the couple release further damaging bombshell claims about the monarchy, according to a royal source. The Duchess Sussex hit out at the firm in a 2021 interview with Oprah Winfrey. That's the one you just, after she stepped down as a working royal. In January of 2023, Prince Harry released his autobiography titled Spare,
which I read,
which provided intimate details about his relationship and arguments with senior members of the royal family. It would take an act of parliament to take away the couple's Sussex title, but according to the Mail, a royal source has said it is still considered a potential sanction that could be explored if any further bombshell interviews or books are released.
Good.
So they still have their title.
So here's the deal, but here's a real fun part about
Okay.
all this. Okay, so she's on this stupid show. She's pretending to be a Martha Stewart, right?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm harvesting my beeswax, even though she doesn't give a fuck about the bees. There's a beekeeper that comes and does all the work. She's like, my best friend, who's her makeup artist that she's been on payroll for a million years, is coming over. I'm gonna make him some bath salts and put them in. Like, first of all, who the fuck is taking a bath when you're a guest at somebody's house? It's so fucking gross. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I'm so fired up about
Yeah,
her.
I see this. Jesus.
Fuck. Oh, the point of the story is, I've read numerous accounts of her And it says that she is not a good employer, that she's very nasty, very mean. And do you know that the people who work in the palace in Buckingham, they basically do it as volunteers. You don't get paid anything to work for the royal family. You do it.
Nobody does?
Not really. Like, I think they get a tiny amount of money, but what they do get is, I don't know, tiaras or hand-me-down stuff. Very cold and withholding to staffers, created a really awful workplace. People have quit working for her.
Do you guys feel the same way about us?
No.
No, never. Of course not.
Never. Can I tell you the show I'd want to watch? How she can fix this?
Any, you're our Megan. How do you feel?
You said I'm your Megan. Is that what you said? That's fucking crazy. I fucking missed that.
I'm your Megan.
Do you feel like this is a cold and we're withholding?
I'm not gonna lie. This entire topic is super white people shit. I'm not following whatsoever.
Okay. Can I tell you what the show is?
I'm with you.
Please, I'm fired up.
Keep
Can I
going.
tell you what the show is?
Yes.
She's a bitch. This is
Yeah.
the problem with Meghan Markle. She's not a nice girl. She's a bitch. I want to see the show where she's yelling at her gardener for trimming the hedges incorrectly.
Yeah.
I want to see the show where she's talking shit with her fake ass friends in Montecito about whatever. I want to see the show where she's crying in Harry's lap, like, why do they hate me? The press, everybody hates me. You know, that's the Meghan Markle I want to see.
This
Not
is like
this.
I know.
This is bullshit.
This is like
It's bullshit.
Why people sometimes just hate somebody that marries into a family. It's like she then.
But then doesn't take the responsibilities of said family.
I know, but
She's shitting all
brings
over.
with them the entitlement of somebody that you would think would have to be born into the family. You know what I mean? Like you just joined it, and then you're acting.
And you're
like-
shitting on an
yeah.
establishment that's existed
Crazy.
for hundreds of years, and you're not even English. You're not British.
Don't forget, I
You've
mean,
no right.
I don't think it's going to happen anymore because of how outspoken you are. But we did have an agreement that if we were to meet the royals, obviously, I don't think we're going to meet Meghan and Harry.
Not
but if we
them, I
met,
don't care.
If we met William and Kate,
Yeah.
we have an agreement that if I am introduced to Prince William,
Yep.
that I would tip my hat and go, "Hello, Governor."
Yes.
And then
This is where Hello Governor came from a year ago. We were in
Yes.
London, and I said, one day you're going to meet William and Kate. We're going to be invited.
Mhm.
Maybe he's a comedy fan, and you
Sure.
have to say it. You have to do that. Look, I think they know.
She's right.
She's
Isn't
a right.
she?
I'm Team Middleton. I'm Team William and Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
They
You
seem like a
invite me
nice
to the
couple.
palace. They are nice. Like, you know why? Can I tell you what I respect about them and the Queen? They respected the post. They respected the title. They respected the job of what they have to do. It's not an easy job to uphold these values.
He's got an old man spirit too, because he embraces the horseshoe bald look, which is really crazy. That's usually men that are honestly boomers, you know, like a much older man goes, "I'll rock the horseshoe."
So
for him to do it, he's like 40 something.
Here's the deal, man, is that
Crazy.
there's hairdos they're allowed to have. So this might be in the royal protocol or whatever.
That's insane.
There's certain haircuts, and no, it's true. You can't have certain hairdos. You can't.
He
do
can't
certain
clip
things.
the sides?
He may not be able to, because I don't think there's ever been like a bald. I don't know. I know that there's limitations on the women, like what kind of hairstyles they can have and such.
You don't see
It's
this.
not an easy gig.
You don't see this with men like our age.
The horseshoe.
You don't. It's really like the previous
Okay.
generation.
Traditionally, within the British royal family, the prince is expected to maintain a neat, short haircut, typically considered military style, with minimal styling, and is generally expected to be clean shaven, meaning no beard or mustache. Although there have been exceptions, like Prince Harry. I'm sorry, H. The Duchess of Sucks. She sucks.
Hello, H.
She's the worst.
All right. Well,
Such a phony. I can't take it. It hurts to watch her stupid fucking show.
pretty cool.
I just had to say my piece.
You got it out there. You got it out there.
Look how cute William was.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what he looked like, bald.
Looks good.
He looks handsome.
It looks better.
He's got a great face.
Yeah.
Handsome.
Growing out the sides is fucking insane.
You know, there's a rumor that Prince Harry is actually the son of someone that Diana had an affair with.
That's
and if you
awesome.
look at the pictures, you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's fucking, that holds
He
up.
definitely doesn't look like his brother. They don't look the same.
Not a lick.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't look at all. I mean, that's Charles and Diana. But you look at the other boy, Harry,
Yeah.
the spare. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the dude. Look at him. And he's got the polo helmet on or whatever.
I like that this is
Come on.
Prince Harry was fathered. Like it just says it like it's a statement.
I know.
Yeah.
They vehemently deny that claim.
Of course.
Like, obviously, but come on.
Of course.
It's possible. Anything's possible.
Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way. You can take this down.
You know, you
That's
don't care
enough.
anything for these. They're so
We did. We just
interesting.
gave it like fucking 20 minutes. What are you talking about? Jesus.
I'm
We're
very
good.
passionate about this.
I mean, your passion is felt. Everybody gets it now.
I'm
They
very
know.
invested.
Okay. We got it.
I just wish you shared my interest.
I definitely
now I feel
do.
ashamed.
Don't feel ashamed. Here, let's
It's
get
what I care about. You care about sports and cum. This is my sports and cum.
Jesus. That's so fucking offensive. It's not what I care about. It's really
Wish
it's
there
really
were more
rude.
girls in the office. I'm
What?
always the only woman caring about girl shit.
Okay. Here we go.
I finally got a decent foot job, so let's talk about it and rate it 1 through 10. Somebody on Twitter reached out to me and said she gives amazing foot jobs, and I was like, there's absolutely no way. And turns out she was close to me, so I had to try it. I told her, come on, yeah, let's link up. We gonna collab, I'm gonna post it. I did the method. I'm not gonna post the video. I just wanted a free foot job. We linked up. She put like a special type of oil on her feet. And I can't lie, it was pretty decent, but the reason I say it was decent is because what even is a good foot job?
There you go.
More dick stuff. Cool.
From Prince Harry and Prince Charles to a foot job review.
He's doing more reviews.
The best is that he told her he was going to upload it. Like, I guess, as like, yeah, I'll share it with people. And then he was like, no, of course I'm not going to do that. so he was like, that's crazy.
To share the actual foot
He was
jobs.
going to share it. I guess she wanted it shared. And then
Oh.
he was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Well, there's boundaries.
Well, he tricked her.
Got
That's
limits.
that's what I'm saying. He tricked her. You know what I mean?
Have you ever had a foot job before?
He's going up to
what?
this guy's
A foot job?
crazy.
I mean a foot massage? Like a foot job. How do you even know if a foot job is a good one? Like, what are you supposed to compare it to? She couldn't make me finish. I don't think I would ever finish from feet, honestly. She was kind of mad that I wanted the buns. But it's like, what do you expect? You come over here and expect to just give me feet? So yeah, I would give this experience like a 6 out of 10. It's probably my last time trying this. She is expecting me to post it and tag her to give her a little bit of clout. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna post that shit. What the fuck I look like posting me getting a foot job for? I don't care about digital footprint, but I don't want my future kids to see me getting a fucking foot job.
Well, what about this video?
I know.
This dude's the best. We gotta link up with him at some point too.
Maybe we should have him do, official reviews. We send him to places in Austin.
Yeah, we gotta get more out of him.
Jeez.
This guy too. You know, Kanye was all in the news because was selling his swastika T-shirts.
Yeah, I saw that.
But then there's another level you can go to, which is what this guy did. Swastika tat on
Yes,
the chest,
I
and
see
he's
that.
Asian.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. Drugs are powerful, man. They'll just do things that you would never think possible. Like, he actually went to a shop and was like, right here, if you could.
That's wild, but I'm surprised the shop did it. Usually they have limits.
You can find people. You can find people in the tattoo world that will go for it.
Depending on the state, I guess.
Sure.
huh?
You could be like, hey, how about right here? I watched the Charlie Manson doc.
Yes, I know. You know everything about your buddy Charlie now.
Fucking, you want to talk about like the rascal of all rascals? It's Charles Manson. I mean, it's really.
Oh, I'm reading that book, Chaos.
That's what the doc is called.
That makes sense.
It's the
Because
same
remember
guy.
last night?
The guy that's in it is the author.
Is the author. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why that makes sense, the CIA
Yeah,
connection.
that's Tom O'Neill's the guy that's like kind of they interview throughout.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yes.
And basically, if you like, you know, conspiracy theories and like, you know, there's got to be a motivation. What's the story behind the story? This is the book or the documentary for you, because the theory on this is like, okay, how did this guy, why would he do this? How do you get people to commit crimes for you, right? Like that was, people always were like, how does he get his followers to kill people? And that's what the documentary and the book explore. It's basically Charlie Manson went to Northern California after he was let out of prison. He did like an 8-9 year bid in prison. And when he went to Northern California, it was the summer of '67. And this is as the explosion of Summer of Love and hippies and everything is happening, especially in Northern California. There's a health clinic that opens that starts, basically providing services to these people. And one of the people there is a guy by the name of Dr. Jolly. I think his name was Jolly Davis. Jolly West. That's it. Lewis, and his nickname was Jolly. So this guy was doing kind of experimental stuff on people with LSD and hypnosis. And it turns out he was doing it because the CIA was paying him to do it. They were funding his research, which is the entire basis of the MK Ultra program, which is pretty well known by people, which is the idea that you could build the Manchurian Candidate kind of stuff, like get someone to be an emotionless killer and just have them be under complete mind control. He's doing this in this building where this clinic is. In the same building, who has an office there? Charles Manson's parole officer. So Charlie is bringing people into this building who are both going to the clinic. Some would say under the oversight of Jolly West, and his parole officer is writing these incredible reviews about Charles Manson, even though he's consistently violating his parole. And they're talking about how well he's doing. So it's almost as if the parole officer is doing this for another reason. Like, why is he writing that Charlie is doing so well and improving when he's clearly in violation of his parole all the time? Well, a year after that, Charlie comes back down to LA, moves into the Spawn Ranch, has all these followers. He's drugging them with LSD. He's giving these speeches to them. He's doing sermons. And shortly thereafter, he has like this legion of followers who will do whatever he wants, including killing people. So it's exploring that entire story, and it's pretty crazy.
Well, I'm reading the book, and it goes into great detail, the murder of Sharon Tate and the people in the house and how they did it. I mean, literally the first, I'd say, quarter of the book is just outlining the brutality with which these people carried out. So it's so... it's hard to read.
The doc, it goes into really great detail about the murders as well and the investigation and basically how lackluster the LAPD.
Yes, they knew. They knew.
The investigation.
They didn't get
it took months before they even.
And the
showed
second
up
murder
at the ranch.
that happened.
The LaBiancas the next day.
Yes, they were just like family business owners. They weren't show business. They weren't like, you know what I mean?
And the public word
so sad.
from LAPD was that they said the LaBianca and the Tate murders were not related at the time. This is what they put out publicly, and everyone was like, "What?"
Yeah, it was
they
the
sure
same
seem like they're
style.
related. Painted the same words on the walls, and it's a mind fuck. The whole story is, but it's a really good watch.
Charlie Manson. Usually, you and I don't overlap in our interests of this nature. You're not interested in the Royals. Got it. Noted. I'm not always interested in murder. But you and I and our Venn diagram of interests, I like Charlie. Maybe because it's an LA guy.
Maybe it's that he's a unifier. Maybe the guy's actually...
Yep.
I mean, he's a pretty neat guy.
He's a pretty cool guy. He's into peace and love and LSD.
We both like music. He was a musician.
He was a musician.
Yeah.
Well, so they say that he wanted to kill the Tates, right? What was the
He didn't want to kill the Tates. No, he didn't want to kill him either. That's who he wanted to kill.
The music guy that rejected him or something?
Terry Melcher. So the problem was that Terry Melcher used to live at Cielo Drive, the house that Sharon Tate was in.
Yep.
Charlie Manson sent them to kill him.
All right.
But he didn't know that he had moved.
Not there anymore.
So he told the people, kill Terry and kill anybody who's there.
Oof.
Well, they just showed up and just killed everybody who was there.
It was brutal. And
the person who they didn't kill was the guy that didn't live there anymore, which was the guy they wanted to kill.
Yeah. And they strung them up. You know that? The bodies hung them up.
Who?
The Manson killers. They strung up the bodies. They
hung
them up.
Tate was on the floor.
Ugh. No, she was on the floor then when they found her, but they hung her up. I think they slit the bodies. They like hung them up in the rafters or something and did some shit like that. That's what it said in the book. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Well, maybe they didn't detail it, you know.
All right.
This is the part I remember.
Okay.
What?
Okay. I mean, yeah, sure.
It was gnarly. And you know what, too, is that I had a business meeting one time at this house, the Sharon Tate murder house, because the guy who's a big television producer of like a family sitcom show, bought the house, changed the numeric address. And I asked him, I was like, hey, just curious, why would somebody buy the Sharon Tate murder house? This is pretty notorious. And he goes, well, it turns out murder land is discount land. So instead of paying $6 million, I paid $4 million, whatever. And you're like, that really? Personally, I don't think I could live in that house, right? I mean, that land. Oof.
I mean, you probably wouldn't want to, right? Like it's kind of bad vibes.
That's the house. It's a beautiful home.
Yeah.
It was really nice, but like, man, that was a weird one.
That's the house now. That's the house you went to.
Yeah, that's the house I went to. We had lunch. There was a butler that served us lunch. So weird.
Very weird.
It was super weird, dude. I was like, I don't know if I could work with this dude.
Yeah.
But I had to go to the meeting because I'm like, it's at the fucking Tate murder house.
And his big thing was like, this is discounted land.
Yeah, he liked that there was a discount from the murders. It's wild, right?
Yeah.
And he said it so nonchalantly too. Like, no, I mean, it's cheap. Spoken like a true Hollywood guy.
Yeah, that's a good producer right there. I was like, I will get this movie made. All right, let's take a quick break, and then we'll be right back.
Hey, come on with it. Hey.
Welcome back, and we are back with a very special guest. The last time we saw him, he was here just railing against the less fortunate who use washcloths, and today he's here to talk about so much more. You know him from Shark Tank. You know him as the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, and we're going to get into costplusdrugs.com. It's Mark Cuban, everybody.
Hey, what?
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. Hey, any place that's got vodka on the table.
Hey, man.
At 10 in the morning, whatever it is, yeah.
Would you like a glass with some ice?
No, fuck
okay.
No. Are you a drinker?
Depends on the moment. Yeah, I don't drink as much as I used to, but
Yeah.
I'll find a reason to.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't like to do it all the time, but this is ours. So this is like this.
Then you got to do it all the time.
We got to do it. Yeah. But I mean,
lead by example, right?
I try my best. Try to do it in the AM, kind of power through the day. But
right?
Yeah, man.
But I don't have a problem.
No, that's nice. No, not at all. No. Look, man, I remember watching something once. It was an interview you were doing, where you said, everybody who stops me on the street wants to talk about Shark Tank, and I just want to talk about basketball.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So let me lead.
Oh, great. Now you want to talk about basketball.
What the fuck happened, man?
I have no idea.
Wait, is that for real?
No, I'm lying.
But like, it's beyond.
If I had any influence, yeah.
But so just to lay things out for people who might not know, because literally the last time I saw you, I think it was about fresh news that you had sold your majority shares in the Mavericks.
In the Mavs, yeah.
And you're like, it's a great situation where I sold the team, but I still have operational control.
Basketball, yeah, that was the mission.
But what part of basketball do you control, and what do you not
I don't
control?
anymore,
So,
and I haven't for a while.
So you relinquished all of it.
I didn't relinquish. They kind of
muscled it out of you.
Yeah, I wouldn't say muscle, but the majority owner, Patrick Dumont, decided that he was comfortable with Nico Harrison, the general manager, and the team he had put together, which is his choice.
His choice.
I mean, and you can't totally argue with him because we went to the finals.
Yes.
Now I could tell you, but yeah, it was his choice, and he made his choice, and so I'm just a fan now.
You were in the position of having some.
That was when I originally sold the team. That originally was what was supposed to happen.
Okay.
And then over time, and initially it was, and then over time it was like, okay, and Nico we trust, and so here we are.
So I have to imagine that of course we're talking about Luka being traded, which was, I think, in like, we're not, similar-ish in like the biggest trade in American sports that I remember Herschel Walker being
Yeah.
traded. Remember that when you were
Yep.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That turned
new.
around the Cowboys. It was great.
Yeah. But like, I imagine your phone blew up a lot.
Well, I was in Florida at
Okay.
a conference, and I don't know, 11 at night or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was late.
Yeah, and I get a text, and it was from our general manager, and I thought he was asking me what I thought, and then I realized very quickly he was telling me what happened, and I told him I didn't agree with it, and da 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 da, and various reasons, but it wasn't my decision to make.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, for people on the outside, I mean, I know a lot of people in Dallas, it was pretty well reported. Were very upset.
Oh yeah, my family, my daughter was at a party and had to hide.
Really?
When it came out. Oh yeah, and still like I was here at South by Southwest. I was at the premiere of The Accountant 2, great movie by the way, and somebody started yelling "Fire Nico!" I'm like,
Wow. But
it's like the new "Let's Go Brandon."
Yeah, exactly. But this is like, it's so insane to people that when you have, I mean, Luka's a legit like generational talent.
You don't have to convince me.
But it's
yeah. I mean, I don't get it either.
You don't get it either.
No.
And it is one of these things that, as people have said early on, like time will tell. Like,
yeah, that's the way all trades work.
Yeah.
Look, 2004, I let Steve Nash walk, and he won 2 MVPs the next 2 years. But the good news was he beat us in the playoffs the first year after he left, and then we made it to the finals and won a championship. So it kind of covered all that.
Is it hard being in that position to go, this guy, you like the guy, you go, this is a skilled guy, but you have to look at a team's needs? And
yeah,
sometimes
it is,
it's
right?
a
Because
skill
you
set.
develop personal relationships,
Yeah.
with them. And like, I loved Luka, right? We weren't best buddies, but I would text him all the time and DM him and, try to, I would give him all these motivational quotes, even gave him books to read and stuff to read, and so we had a good relationship, got along great with his dad. I mean, I was just as dumbfounded as everybody else.
Yeah. And then the current rumor mill is that they're going to talking about waiving Kyrie.
What?
Yeah, man. You don't watch the rumor mill?
I don't watch the rumor mill.
Yeah, man.
No, there's no, that'd make no sense whatsoever.
Well, neither did the first one.
What?
The fucking Luka going.
Well, yeah, but okay, you're right.
I mean, that didn't make sense.
And I
to
love
me either.
Kyrie too. Maybe they're
Yeah.
just trying to get rid of the people I
That
like,
you like.
right?
Yeah, maybe that's the whole
You
mission.
new man, somebody comes in, takes over a company, gets rid of the old guys.
Maybe you need to do some reverse psychology and talk about
how
guys
awful they are.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
no,
See if they
no,
keep them.
I love
Yeah.
Kyrie actually.
Yeah. No, I mean he's amazing.
He's a
Amazing,
good dude too.
Amazing
Yeah,
talent.
he's a really good. Both those guys are really good guys.
All right, now Christina's like, all right, I don't know anything about
No,
basketball.
I
so-
know this guy, Luca, because he's my tribe, right? What is he?
Slovenian.
Yeah, Slovenian.
Yeah.
I get it. I
Speaks
don't
better
get it.
Spanish than English too.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Shut
Yeah.
the front door.
Yeah.
Seriously?
He played for Real Madrid. and-
Yeah, when he was 13, he moved to
wow.
Spain.
Yeah.
Didn't know the language, learned it, speaks English, Slovenian, all these. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Kobe
But I
was
mean-
like that too with Italy, right?
Yeah.
Kobe, yeah, he spoke great
Italian
Italian. I'm excited. I really want to see this guy. Like, I'm so excited to watch what happens. Like, I'm such a fan of his and this story. I mean, I just want to see what. I know we're not allowed to cheer for the Lakers here, but I just want
Nah.
to see what happens with him. You know?
Yeah, it's just brutal. It's painful no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
So
All right.
It's like talking about it's just, like a
Sorry,
pet dying.
Mark.
Yeah.
I know, I'm in mourning kind of still.
I understand. Hopefully,
But they paid me to buy the circus. And so,
that's true.
I just look at my bank account and feel better.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's talk about money.
Yeah, let's talk about rich guy stuff. Yeah.
Well, no, it just is what it is, right? I sold for a reason, and nothing more I can say about that. I mean, yeah, is what it is.
Can we ask you a rich guy question though?
Sure.
So
it's better than being asked poor guy questions because I used to get asked those too.
yeah, true, right?
Oh,
So-
nothing worse than being poor. Oof.
Yeah, I've been there.
We've been there,
Is there
too.
any secret rich guy stuff that people should? What I mean is, everybody knows about bigger homes, planes, boats. Like that's like the accessible stuff. But I think the exciting thing is to learn that there's some secret shit you don't know.
Oh, there
about.
is.
Yeah.
Well,
Like it makes ugly people handsome and pretty,
that too.
right?
Yeah.
Meaning
it.
the okay.
No, I know what you meant.
No. Jamie Foxx said it great. He goes, "There's a fame mist. Once you become famous, people like you a lot
Yeah,
more.
no,
it's the
it's
same
true.
with money, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, they go hand in hand for the most part. Maybe the level of fame isn't the same, but yeah, I mean, people, when you're on these lists and everything, people know who you are.
Right.
And they treat you differently.
Yeah.
And that's probably the hardest part. And that's why, I can go places and it's like, hey, that's Mark, da 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 da.
Yeah.
You lose your anonymity for better or worse.
Right. But then do you also develop some skill for reading whether somebody authentically kind of?
No, because I'm not looking for new friends, really.
So you're just like,
yeah,
no
because
new friends.
my friends are my high school buddies, my
Yep.
college buddies, my rugby teammates. The people, my roommates from Dallas when I moved to Dallas, all the same people. Guys I played basketball. I mean, I've been around long enough that I've got
You have
enough
your core
friends.
group of
And plus,
friends.
I've got 3 kids, 15, 18, and 21, and that's kind of all your focus and your mental focus, your emotional focus, and everything. So, yeah.
That's true because you are from Pittsburgh. You grew up working class.
Yep.
So you grew up hustling. I remember I read this thing that when there was a newspaper strike.
Yeah, it's funny. Someone else just asked me about that, an
Tell
hour
the story.
ago.
I want to hear that.
So in Pittsburgh, it was the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette and the Pittsburgh Press were the papers. And if I remember right, they were both printed the same place. So they went on strike. And so there were no newspapers. And so I had a 1966 Buick LeSabre, a big old boat. And me and my buddies piled into the car and drove to Cleveland. And back then the newspapers were like a quarter each or whatever, I don't know. And so we had, rolls and rolls of change. And we just we waited for the newspapers to come out. And we went and hunted down every Cleveland plain dealer truck that we could find and just tried to bought out literally all the papers that would fit in our car. And so we then drove back to Pittsburgh and stood on the corners in the morning because we went, midnight the night before, got back to Pittsburgh, 6 in the morning. And I remember standing downtown, papers for sale. And instead of it being a quarter, they were $1 each and people would tip us just because everybody got all their news from the newspaper back then.
And how old were you?
16.
So this entrepreneurial spirit is just in somebody, right?
Yeah, for me, it's been since I was 9, 10 years old.
I wonder, because you mentioned that like you have 3 kids that are like 15, 18, 20.
21.
And there's got to be a thing when your dad is super successful and it's also super public. Like, how do you deal with like a kid being like,
it's
what,
hard.
What am I going to do? Right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's hard, right? And, you try to just let them be themselves. And I try not to say, you've got to go in this direction or that direction. Like I was talking to one of my kids about college the other day, and it's like, you don't have to know what you're going to be when you grow up. You know, even put aside, our financial situation. I don't think any kid should be under the pressure at 18 or 22 when they graduate from college to know exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And
So
everything's
hard.
changing so rapidly from technology perspective, just the world in general. So just, be curious. That's what I try to get them to do.
Right.
Be curious so that you always want to learn something, figure things out. The more knowledge you have, the more, not power, but the more capabilities you have and the more options are available to you. And so I try to, my wife and I try to really let them be themselves.
Yeah.
And there are times though, which I hate, where my kids are like, no, we don't want you there, Dad. Like there are times like both of my younger kids play basketball. And they know if I go to a basketball game, there's, the other team will come up and take pictures and this and that. And it's just like, so I'll come up late.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough. I hate it.
Yeah.
Or no, we don't want you there, Dad, because it'll make a scene for whatever reason. And like, that's brutal.
Brutal.
That is brutal. But at the same time, I understand it.
Yeah.
Now, most of the time, I still show up.
Yeah. Just come in the
back
side.
door or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
But it sounds like it just sounds like you're so grounded, but how? You're like this crazy billionaire.
I mean,
You're not
because
crazy.
it's crazy.
Not crazy, but
Yeah.
like crazy amount of money, I'm saying.
No, it
And
is an insane amount of money.
That changes people. Like we've seen it in our business. People can go nutty because the bar gets raised on reality. You know what I mean? Like
Not really.
But you
I
can
mean,
choose to. I think the thing is that money allows you to have the choice.
Yeah, no question. Like I've been in situations where, I've been out and my credit card got taken,
Yeah.
I've come home and the lights are off and all that stuff, right? Hole in my floorboard in my car, all the stories of when you're broke.
Yeah.
But my attitude's always been, if you were happy when you were poor,
Yeah.
You're going to be
Yes.
happy when you're rich.
That's the
If you were
truth.
miserable when you were
That's the
poor,
truth.
Yeah.
you're going to be miserable when you're rich.
100%.
Miserable people just stay miserable no matter
Yep.
what the
True.
circumstances. And like I tried to be a fun guy, enjoy my life when I was broke. I didn't, I was sleeping on the floor, five roommates in a 3-bedroom apartment and had a blast.
Yeah.
And I always felt like when it's weird when you first make money, it's like, okay, what am I going to buy? So I bought a plane, and
Fuck yes, dude.
fuck yes, right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give us a good, can you, first of all, be a bro and just kind of talk about how it wouldn't be a poor idea for me to invest in an aircraft?
I think it's brilliant.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right,
Here's the
Chris?
thing. I'm going to clip. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to clip this
that?
out and I'm going to send it to my business manager. Let's start from the beginning. Mark, do you think I should get a plane?
How could you not? Of course.
How
Brilliant.
about
I
the
love the
time
idea.
that I save?
The time that you save
going to gigs
is
and-
money in the bank because you are an earner. You are an entrepreneur. You create wealth. And the more time you have,
That's what's up.
the more money you'll make for your business partners.
Shit, I think I
You
gotta
are doing
do
enough
this.
for yourself because you are not selfish like that. You are doing it for them. You need a plane, not because you need a plane, because you care so much for their future.
Ooh, I like that.
That you are going to help them grow their net worth. And you are going to because most people
Yeah.
wouldn't buy the plane.
Right.
Most people might just stay at home, put on a Netflix show,
Yeah.
work out, whatever. But not you.
I'm out there grinding.
You're
man.
grinding because
Yeah.
you are a grinder. And with a plane,
Grind even
your
harder.
grindability is multiplied.
That's what's up. And then your wife can take that plane wherever she wants. with
Oh,
her
hell no.
friends,
That
too.
ruins all
No,
that.
no. Josh, you know where to clip it, and then
Yes,
just send
you got
to
it.
I got to go to LA for the day.
Right?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Can I
dude.
ask you, what did you read a lot? How did you
Yeah.
learn? Who, are you reading Napoleon Hill? Who are you
No, I
reading?
did, though.
Do you know
Yeah, so
that
did I.
I read your book.
Me too.
How to win the sport of business?
Yes.
Short and sweet.
Yep.
Yes, but you know what? It's so informed. First of all, it got me fired up.
It's called How to Win at the Sport of Business. It's
Yep.
like 64 pages.
It's
There you go.
great. The thing that I also get is, so many people, you'll hear this thing your whole life. You hear like, man, if I had $1 million or whatever, they go, you'd never see me again. Like, right. And then you see these guys like you, super successful guys who you're like, hey, how come you're working? You're like, because that's like my life.
That's what I like to do.
That's what
Yeah.
you enjoy.
Yeah, but I love to read, right? To this day, reading, driving around, listening to motivational speeches.
Who are you reading? Tell me. Who do you like?
There's not any one. Like now, I just read about artificial intelligence and healthcare. It's not like, oh, I've got this great fiction guy or this biographer. But like when I was just getting to Dallas, I drive around listening to Zig Ziglar, the same motivational tape all the time,
Zig Ziglar.
over and over. And I drive by the big houses, this is the yeah, there you go. Zig Ziglar, my man.
Great name.
Yeah. What a great name. And so, it was just anything I could do to get motivated, because the way I always look, particularly in technology, right? The way I always looked at tech was there was the person who or people who created it, and then there was everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I was tied with everybody else. And so if I put in the effort to learn it, that put me ahead of everybody else who was selling it, integrating it, doing whatever. So it was just a question of effort. And that's the way I've always looked at business. If I put in the time, like healthcare with costplusdrugs.com. Oh, you can't disrupt pharmacy. Well, we have.
This is
It's
brilliant
amazing.
business.
No, it's killing it. It's killing it. It's called costplusdrugs.com. And most people, when you go to the doctor and get a prescription, and the doctor just says, okay, you need this prescription, what pharmacy do you use? And that's it.
Yeah.
And you have no idea if you can afford it. You don't know what your copay or your deductible or your coinsurance is. If you have insurance, or if you have high deductible or no insurance, you're screwed, right? Because you have that fear of walking up. Like I was saying, when I was broke, if I needed a prescription, it's terrifying to stand in line. So what we did at costplusdrugs.com, we decided to bring some transparency. So you go to costplusdrugs.com, you put in the name of the medication that you need, and we carry about 2,500 of them, not all of them, but we're getting there. And first thing that comes up is our cost. We show you what it costs
What it
us to buy.
costs you.
Yeah, what it costs us to buy. And so put in Tadalafil, T-A-D-A-L, it's generic Cialis, and I know you want to know what it costs.
Hell yeah, dude.
T-A-D-A something. Phil,
There you
Tadalafil. Yeah. So you see, like for 5 milligrams for a 30 count, right? So a whole month, it's only $6.60.
Wow.
And that's including our 15% markup. And then it's, I think that includes our pharmacy fee as well. So then it's $5 for shipping and handling. So for $11,